And action.
My name is Shorty. You watching this show on John Malin's channel.
Wolfhound.
Wolfhound.
Oh! Put your hands up in the air.
All of the dream.
Come on, come on.
How does it mean when the rhythm is light? There is nothing to resist.
That's right.
Danger and dance,
Come on, come on.
clapping behind. When we out in this space on the planet of the
Bass. Life, it never dies. Women are my favorite guys. Sex, I'm wanting more. Tell the world, stop the war. Boom, hear the bass go zoom. Have a body, feel the groove. Cyber system overload. Everybody move, man.
Hey! It's so dark. Looks dark in here. What is this? Is it this? It might be that little back lamp thing. It's off over there. I don't know. It's weird. Looks like, I don't know, maybe it's too green. I'm wearing green. The background's green. Everything looks like, I don't know, flattened up. My background looks fake. Does anybody else see that? It looks like I just like, I took a picture of somebody's room and like, green, I guess green screened it. No, that's green. It may pick up as blue, like a blue green, but here it is like Hulk green. Lethal Diva. All you see is bush. Well, open your eyes, brother. Yeah, there's a little bush. A little bush in here. Talking smack about Shane and EBS and Shane. Oh, what is Shane doing? Shane, get out of there. Come in here and leave that at the doorstep. You know, come into my house, Shane. Leave that at the doorstep. Come in here. Come in here, bro hug. That's not a kiss. That's like, you know, I'm hugging you, but I'm smacking you. You know, I'm or hitting you, right? I'm hugging you, but I'm hitting you. You know, it's not. It's not. It's not like a kiss on the cheek or. It is fucking gay. I 100% kissing. Yeah. All right. Oh, whatever. I don't know. Yeah. Malin, think about how many Jean Grey killed. Yeah. Spider-Man, I just got back from that a little bit ago. I had to rest up a lot. I'm tired. I was like, I don't know. Because on the way home, I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to stream. And then I got home and I had to take Addie out. And she didn't do her poop. She did her pee. I was disappointed in her. Ate a little food and I was like, oh. Wasn't feeling it. But here I am. Here I am, guys. We're going to hang out. We're going to hang out a little bit. We're going to talk, I think, Spider-Man, my casino trip. What's happening, Chuck? Chuck, I'll send you a link. Hold on one second here. Let me get my boy Choke out the link. You don't have to come in if you don't want to, but whatever. It's just a fucking bullshit stream. There we go. Oh, what? Not recognized. There we go. All right. All right. So Shane's got the link, and I think Ethan, Mandy, I don't know, whoever's in the ballers room, they got the link. Chokeout's got the link. If Sean shows up, I'll put it in the hard art room too. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm already yawning. I told you I'm tired. It's a hangout stream. This isn't like do actual work. this is giving us something to do, right? Spider-Man has outgrossed the entirety. Oh, come on, Niculuyo. How am I going? Well, okay. If I was to develop I haven't seen all these Holland Spider-Man movies. I think I saw the first one. Maybe did they establish an uncle? I was wondering that during the movie. What happened to Uncle Ben? Did they have an Uncle Ben? Or just say fuck it and put everything into Aunt May? Who's their Uncle Ben? No mention of Uncle Ben. I was like, oh, this would be a good lesson for Jean Grey to learn. With great power comes great responsibility. But no, it was more about people love you. So it's just like, she's never heard this before. To be fair, I did miss a little bit of Jean Grey's origin story in here with her sister. Because that was right when I went to the bathroom. Spider-Man was doing, he was sitting out with the Asian kid and Zendaya hanging out. What do we got here? What's happening?
Greetings, salutations.
I got to the point in the movie choke out where he's sitting in what's the guy's name? Ned's house or apartment with Zendaya, and they're kicking back. And then I was like, okay, this is a good spot for me to take a piss. When I got back, it was Jean Grey, sister on the ground, being like, I gotta save you, Jean. And so I really kind of missed everything in between there, which I think is, the character building part of Jean Grey. So I missed that. But I was bugged that Zendaya drew Spider-Man with his mask off. Hey, look, here's you and Ned. Now that you gave me your secret identity, I'm drawing your face with your mask off with your once upon a time buddy Ned. Did you watch this movie, Chokeout?
I've not seen it yet. The thing is, I ain't really I've heard good things about it. Well, of various, Critical Drinker said it was all right, and he don't like fucking nothing. But I've heard my mate Nate in my group chat, he really enjoyed it. He went to see it yesterday, but he's a normie that watches all the Marvel stuff like fucking. Okay. Do you know what I mean? So like,
that's all right. Yeah, I think a lot of the normies are clearly out there right now eating this up. They're loving it. Even tonight, I looked earlier in the day at, going on a Sunday show to go check it out. And my two closest theaters, which are good theaters, are packed. And I was like, shit, I'll wait till sometime during the week to get a ticket. But then tonight I just kind of looked last minute. I was like, let me see if anything's available. These little premiere seats, you get a little tabletop and, you get away from people a little bit. And I was like, I'll just see. I had to solo it because it was a 9:30 showing, I believe. So Faye had to go to bed. She's got work in the morning, so I'm just like, all right, I'm going alone. I'm doing it alone.
I prefer going by myself, man.
Yeah, well, it's nerd stuff, and she tolerates it, but she doesn't really care about, superheroes, things like that. She tolerates it because of me.
It must be different. It must be different though, because it's like, right, my fucking husband works in this shit, and now this is like going to work with him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? She's like John, I don't want to go to work with you.
Yeah, but I think she also knows, like with nerd stuff, I'm looking at it with more of a critical eye, and she knows how I am. So she'll go. It's nice to get out and go to movies, and the theater we go to most often. They used to serve dinner. Now they don't serve dinner anymore. You can get pretty much anything, but you have to get it at the front. They used to bring it out to you in the theater.
Yeah, we got a fancy movie theater like that over here. It's called Everyman, and you get like a nice little 2-seater sofa, like a couch, and they bring you drinks and food to like where you sat.
Interesting, little sofa. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
and they-
really get cuddled up with your girl in a sofa.
Yeah,
huh?
they give you a menu. Yeah, they give you a menu and everything.
Yeah, that's when that, what was it, Shane was talking, that's when that jacket comes in handy. You get all cuddled up. Ooh.
The popcorn bucket with the hole in the bottom.
I think I'm not I don't think I've even watched. Maybe I watched one episode of the Punisher Netflix stuff. Maybe, I watched some of I watched the first season of Daredevil. I liked it. I never went back to it though. So I don't know how they portray Frank Castle really. So I'm like, I'm watching him in here, and I'm like, oh, he's a dope, just an idiot.
Oh,
I'm like,
no. Did they stupid up Frank Castle?
Yeah, he just sounds like an idiot through the whole movie. I'm just like, oh, this guy's just kind of like, I'm just gonna shoot things. Oh, you took my one gun, I got a double of the same gun. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a whole thing at the end, and I was really waiting for it to lay into like gun control kind of type things, and I was just like, please don't do this. Please don't do it.
The dude, I think he's a Mexican, but the dude that plays the
Scorpion,
yeah, he looks exactly like an Indian neighbor I used to live next door to. Like,
okay.
I mean, spitting him. Like, I mean, if you stood up next to each other, you'd be like, oh shit.
Now, I think he's the guy from Better Call Saul, right?
He is, yeah, but he looks just like my old neighbor. I used to stream before in the house next door to me. There, he looks, and I mean, exactly the same as him, except he's an Indian and not a Mexican.
Yeah, it's too the relationship is too goofballery between the Punisher and Spider-Man. It's like he's got to be really dumbed down to kind of be. Again, a little apologetic. I didn't like that either. Like, I know I'm in the minority, and I haven't seen it in forever, but I still think, and I haven't seen the Punisher Warzone. I think it is with the guy who died. He used to be in Rome, whatever. I don't know. I didn't see that one. To be fair, I have not seen that. But my favorite Punisher is actually Dolph Lundgren. I thought that the guy's got the fucking look. I don't think he got the right script, the right crew, the right budget, but I think if you would have thrown all that at him back in 1980, whatever, it could have been a killer fucking Punisher movie. Yeah, him, yoga in the fucking sewer. I was like, damn, this motherfucker is badass. Badass. Anyways, and I was just like, I don't see him sitting and being the buffoon for Spider-Man. And Spider-Man's an idiot too. I mean, I have a hard time kind of shaking how dumb like Tom Holland is. Like, I
don't like him as Spider-Man. I don't like him. I don't.
Yeah, but look at the results, And I don't know where. Again, I don't know where. I don't sit and talk to people that are just really into these Spider-Man movies. I don't think I know any of these people where they watch them all. They know, like you were talking, the normie. He just really shovels it in. I would say probably my sweeping. I don't know. My sweeping would be, I'd say, Spider-Man 1. It's Spider-Man. It's fucking gold. Like one of the best costume designs of all fucking time.
Hey. And the other dude I thought was great as well. Fucking
Garfield. Yeah, I think Garfield was a good pick.
That was
Garfield,
Peter Parker.
Yeah,
that was Peter Parker.
I like him. Yeah,
that was Peter Parker.
I think he was a little too hip. I think that was a lot of people's complaints with him, is he was a little too hip. I think they made him like a skateboarder and whatever. Yeah. Whereas this guy's a little bit more relatable, but he's still kind of he's dumb, but not, he's like super smart. Like he's going into all this DNA stuff.
He's in school too long.
He's been in school too long.
Yeah, in all these movies, he's still a fucking school kid. No.
Oh, is he? No. They're in college now. They're all 40 years old.
The name's in the fucking title, man. It's not Spider Boy or Spider.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but even when he was a kid, it was Spider-Man. I mean, that was kind of the thing. You could be 16, 17 years old,
Dude.
and he didn't call himself Spider Boy.
But mate,
He was Spider Man.
I argue
So-
with this one lad in my chat all the time, John. And he's like, "Yeah, but he's." I'm like, I said, "You tell me one boy or school kid that you know that has a full-time job as a photographer at a fucking a big fucking a massive news company." No,
Yeah,
that's
well,
that's a job.
I don't go that far back into where, I mean, when I was reading Spider-Man, he's married, and but I don't know if he was doing full time. I think he was always like a freelance photographer. So his whole thing was he would just take pictures of himself as
Yeah, but that's
Spider-Man, and
still
he'd
an
make money.
employment.
That's a good scheme and scam, right?
Yeah, but that's an employment where you have to pay taxes. That's a job.
Being
Whether
a
it's
photographer, sure.
whether you're self-employed or employed, that's a job.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, some
And he
people
was
got a
delivering
paper route.
pizzas.
He took pictures of himself sticking to buildings. Easy money. He's
Easy.
Yeah, he's
Easy.
making it. Chuck out, I had a job at 15. It's doable, says Slacker 23. Yeah, he was freelance, says Siege Perilous. Okay. All right. So, anyways, he would get by. And I don't care that they're like 30. Again, like my Spider-Man that I was reading was married. So, I mean, he was already, I guess, I don't know what you'd age him at, 25, 30 years old, whatever, back in the 90s. But then they undid all that stuff. And, I think they tried to de-age him. And I mean, I've been long gone from most Marvel since then. I dipped my toes back in with a little bit. Back in the early 2000s when Lionel Yu was really getting into his art. I think it was it like, Wolverine New Avengers or something like that. And just came back dirty, man. He had this dirty style. I loved it. So I dipped my toes back in. But anyways, I don't know. I thought it was okay. I thought it was an okay movie. Oh, and the sweeping, why I think it could be doing well. I don't even know what the other one's done. I think they did well. Beautiful design on Spider-Man. And also kind of like, I think people are probably looking forward to finding out a little bit of a tidbit or a little bit of something for what's going on with Avengers Doomsday. That's rolling around in, what is it, December?
I've got zero interest in that movie. None.
Right, but what about your normie friend?
Yeah, they all have. They're fucking chomping at the bit, mate. They're mad for it.
So that thing might be a monster hit. I don't know. Monster hit.
John,
I don't know if it's going to do this. Aren't they saying this thing is making like stupid money in the first?
No, Avengers will decimate all these figures. It will.
Maybe.
I'm just not looking forward to it. Like fucking the heroes that are in it for a start. Just no.
Anyway, so that's why it may be doing well because of the anticipation for Doomsday, which is going to have everybody in it. Kind of like when they were leading up to was it Endgame? The Thanos stuff. Like people were just like, you get up to that kind of climax, that high point, and you're like, all right, let's go watch Captain Marvel, because it's right in there. It's going to give us something.
Captain Marvel was the first like fucking we've pulled the wool over your eyes. Do you know what I mean? That was the first trap. The thing with Spider-Man is, just like the comics, Spider-Man's a character that even the most recluse, I live under a stone person, you show a picture of Spider-Man and they're like, that's Peter Parker, that's Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
He's got an uncle, mate. His uncle got fucking killed. Blah, blah. Everyone knows Spider-Man will always do mad numbers, whether it's a movie, whether it's a comic, it will always do mad numbers because everybody, like Superman, everybody knows who he is. Everyone. You could go to a village in the fucking Amazon and they'd know that cunt was.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's why it will always do big numbers, and Doomsday will do big numbers just because of it's Doomsday and it's been so long, and everybody knows that fucking Iron Man's in it.
Basically all your favorites. It has all the potential to do very well. But I mean, God knows how much money they've spent on that cast. I mean, it's $90 million, I think, is what they said, just for Robert Downey Jr. Plus, you might be getting a percentage on profits. I mean, it's going to be a lot. Black Optimus Prime for 5 says Jean Grey is pure evil, and this is before she knew what happened to her sis. Second highest kill count next to Thanos. Damn. And she gets a pass at the end.
You know, like Scarlet Witch in fucking that black and white TV show. She gets a pass at the end as well. And it's like, well, you've just tortured, including children, an entire village, a town, sorry, of people. And they somehow made the guy that's trying to stop her from torturing these people, including children, the villain. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't want to go into like spoiler territory too deep. I mean, there you go. You know, I think most people get it's Jean Grey in there now, but
yeah, everyone.
I'm
knows.
just like,
wait, John, did you not see the black dude on the red carpet?
The black guy on the red carpet.
So,
what do you mean?
all right, so there's a black, right? I don't know who he is. He's a musician. He's an artist. And they're interviewing people on the red carpet after the premiere, right? And he came out and he just basically fucking said, yeah. He said something along the lines of, yeah,
about Jean Grey.
Yeah.
He spoiled it. Yeah.
And they took his song off the soundtrack and everything. Like, apparently Marvel and Kevin Feige went fucking ape shit. Like they've pulled all this shit.
Yeah. Did I miss something on the kill count for Jean Grey? I know she put a lot of people at risk in the end. I mean, are we just talking about the people that ran that facility? Is that what we're talking about? Man, she killed so many. A lot of people. Huh.
I'll ask AI.
Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you're right. That was probably a cold-blooded murder right there. The construction worker with the taxi. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was pretty wicked. Yeah. She blew up the pack. It's the pack. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if they're guards of that facility, and I tell you, I was trying to outsmart the clue. The what was it? VVAX? What was the fuck was that? And I was like, VMAX? Was it VMAX? There's a clue in the movie, like, oh, what's this thing? And I was like, if you rearrange it, it's almost, VMAX, it's almost X-Men. I was like, almost. If you switch the V upside down, it's kind of an N. X-Man. I was like, is that gonna happen? I don't know. Yeah, and okay, so in the movie, they introduce this door. There's something behind this door. Big thing, big secret. We get behind this door and fucking it's on. I'm waiting for like a surprise villain.
What's behind the door?
Huh?
What's behind the door?
I don't want to go through the whole movie here, but I'm expecting some like, hey, maybe they have a few villains on ice.
Hodor.
Like I was waiting. Hodor, come on. I was halfway expecting like a full-on Sinister Six to come out. Like, because they're talking about the Shocker, we got the Scorpion. You could mix and match, but wouldn't it be cool if they just introduced like fucking a Doctor Doom? And I think they did Did they do the Vulture? And I think they did an Electro. Did they do Electro for Tom Holland or the other guy? Garfield.
Yeah,
they might have done that for Garfield.
He was with Garfield and he was in the Tom Holland one.
Yeah.
He's one of the guys, he's one of the villains that gets done in the time loop or whatever it is. I can't even remember the last. Do you know what? Do you know what the last Spider-Man? The only bit that I thought was good was the very end when all three of them were all there doing shit together. That's the only bit I thought was good.
Yeah.
And when I went to watch it again, I skipped throughout the whole movie, straight to that part, and then turned it off.
That's like me watching that Top Gun 2. Like if I pop that back in, I'm like, I don't care about any of the setup. I just want to see the training sequences with the jets. And also knowing that they're, for the most part, they're in real jets for the most part. And it's just fun because, like, yeah, man, this is real shit. Lifted Monster 1999 has some beers. Cheers. Lifted Monster. I only have water here. I don't even have any bullet.
I have coffee.
Yeah, coffee sounds good. Somebody asked me what I would rank it. If Superman is a 7.5 for me, which was readjusted. Originally, I said 6.5, but then Shane, who gave me the most shit about Superman, actually ranked it higher. I'm like, that's nonsense. Like, how could your rank be higher when you hate it so much? So I had to raise my ranking from like 6.5 to 7.5. Slacker says 9 out of 10.
What, for Superman?
No, for Spider-Man, I guess. 9 out of 10 for Spider-Man. Guys, what is your rank? If you saw Spider-Man in the chat, like you've actually watched it. You're not your opinion on what somebody said based on, I don't know, bullshit. If you watched it, okay, OV says he gave it a 5. 0 Marby Dog, 3 Black Optimus Prime, 4 Fugman, 8.5 says Ladies Man, 9.5 Diamond G, 3 8 out of 10 with need a second viewing. Gotham India. Yeah, I could give it a second viewing for sure. Superman's a 4, Spider-Man is a 7. It's crazy talk. 7, it was too dark. And 6 at best. Pollyanus. What did I think of the hand action scene? Dude, I can't get it out of my head, the organic web shooter stuff coming in. I just see it, and this goes back to Tobey Maguire. Like, I just saw it as cum. I'm like, you're laying in somebody's bodily fluids. And I'm like, that's fucking gross. Spider-Man has web shooters. He builds them. They go on his wrist. He's a nerd. And I always said, if you need an excuse for how he can build that, like, why would you build that and not be rich? Well, what I said they should have done in the movies is he should have stole the technology from Norman's company where he got bit. What's happened, Shane?
What's going on?
Yeah, it's just
No,
it's like a cum cloud.
Yeah, but no, listen, it stands to complete reason that you inherit all these powers of a spider. You should realistically be able to organically manufacture.
Shoot it out of your asshole. I agree. Right. I mean, are we going to do that? I mean, because that's what spiders do. They pull it right out of their asshole. So yeah, if we're going to get real, then let's do it right out of the fucking asshole.
Well, imagine if he's swinging with his legs up like that.
Yeah.
And it's shooting.
Yeah, and it's really going to look like he's shooting cum all day long. Ridiculous. Shane, John gave it an 8. Go high. I didn't give it an 8. Shane, did you watch Spider-Man yet?
Yeah, I saw it tonight. What did you give it?
I haven't ranked it yet. You want to say what your ranking is?
No, you can go first.
Hold on. No. Because I'm going to write it down. I'm going to write mine down. I'm on camera.
No.
I'm going to write mine down, and then you're going to tell me what yours is.
Can we just take a second to imagine a world where Spider-Man's only ability to shoot webs is if it comes out of his anus?
I've joked about this, and I also said, what if Spider-Man was a rapist and he was going around webbing women up and fucking the shit out of them? Like, he's stopping muggers so he can rape the women. Like he's literally taking the shit out of the rapist so he can get to it first. You know,
that's a real anti-hero.
It's like in J. Jonah Jameson, it made sense that they're all after him because he's like a serial rapist. That's why he wears a mask. All of this shit, it made sense.
Oh God, here comes Spider-Man.
And he's not even raping. He's like laying eggs up in them. They're swelling up like pregnant and like they're busting open like a piñata with all these little baby spiders crawling out of them. Choke out. It's fucked up.
It's taking a real dark turn.
What's your ranking,
imagine you
Shane?
like shooting Amos fucking.
Shane, I got mine written down. What's your ranking?
All right, I want you to hold it up, show the back of it, and then I'm going to tell you my grade, and then you can flip it around.
Oh, I got to do it because I changed my score. Hold on. I don't want you to see my
You had
score.
two. You had two scores. You're going to be a
Well, I just dropped it ever so slightly, Shane, because I'm like, okay, let me think.
The only thing
Hold
now
on.
you cannot drop this from the screen. You're only going to flip it around. You're going to flip it around. Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right. You're going to turn it around after I say mine. Do not drop it.
All right, go ahead.
3.5 out of 10. You flip it. Flip it. What do you got? I said 3.5.
3.5 out of 10, Shane.
That was a goddamn number.
What are you talking about?
I'm leaving.
Jesus.
5.5. No, it's worse than that.
Ah, shit. Shane, it's so you give it so low. Okay, how give me your argument on how it's worse than 5.5. Now I want to go higher.
Yeah, because you just want
Here's my old score, by the way. When you said turn around the back seat, 5.5, 6. Now I'm gonna give it a 6 now because you said 3.5, Shane. Go ahead. Shane, go.
Wait, what?
Make your argument.
About what? Why is it why 3.5?
Are you high?
I
the hell's going on?
I ain't even seen the movie yet. What are you talking about? I just saw the trailer.
Are you kidding, Shane?
Wait,
Are
you haven't seen
fucking
the
with me?
movie?
What the fuck?
No, I went to watch a movie today. Man, it's such a kick in the balls because it's almost there. Like, all right, so the movie should have just been, and it really comes full circle. I watched a little bit of what you said. I don't think have you ever watched the Punisher guy and play Punisher?
No, John Barenthal. No,
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm already acclimated with him playing Punisher. Okay, I get it.
Uh-huh.
You haven't watched him play Punisher, so
He's a goofball. That was my opinion on him.
Anyway, in this movie, they play him more lighthearted. He's a little bit more lighthearted in this movie than he has other movies or other TV shows. So because the first Punisher season that he was in, he's pretty badass. There's nothing funny about him. So there was a sequence in there where him and Spider-Man are working together and they're in the building and they're arguing. And that's when I come to realize this should have just been a buddy cop movie between Spider-Man and Punisher the entire fucking movie. And that this movie's been really fucked up with the addition of, spoilers. Have you already talked about the spoiler?
We will know.
Maybe. I don't know. What's
you
the
spoiled
yeah,
it
I mean, it's
yesterday.
Jean Grey.
That
Yeah,
guy,
we're okay
Jean
with that.
Grey, yeah. So that fucked the whole movie up. Once you put that in there, that fucked the whole movie up. And not at first glance, it doesn't, but it really does at the end of the movie. They got Spider-Man right. He's miserable. And that's the best Spider-Man. Nobody wants happy Spider-Man. I don't give a fuck. No, you name your favorite Spider-Man comic, he's not happy. He's usually got the shit kicked out of him. He owes money. J. Jonah Jameson won't pay him. Aunt May's sick, whatever, people don't like happy Spider-Man. Nobody ever has. He's always getting the shit kicked out of him. So with that said, like whenever they're showing Peter Parker on the subway train, he's always got cuts, where he's been punched or whatever. He's got it stitched back together. He's always got bruises. I'm like, hey, he might not be getting his suit torn up like we're used to in the comics, but this kid's getting the shit kicked out of him. Kind of like that. I like the idea of him, in a montage going around fighting a bunch of more bad guys. That's all fine. But all the Jean Grey stuff is such a like grab the steering wheel and just roll off the cliff. Like it's like they almost had a good Spider-Man movie in this. It's there, but then it's just so fucked up with her. Now, not just because she doesn't know she's a mutant, not that they haven't dealt with that, and not that we as the audience know this. And I even think the Hulk shit shouldn't be in there. But the whole thing is you end up with this like this trope that all comics are now in a world of Spider-Man bad guys that are just robbing banks. You end up with the bad guy who is like whatever the sympathetic bad guy, the what do you call it? Like you don't, they're misunderstood bad guy.
Misunderstood bad guy.
Yeah, so you end up with that. You end up with Jean Grey as the bad guy with a reason, and Spider-Man Buster, and then he has to break her out. It's almost like so. But even in hindsight, it's like, well, every bad guy almost in the movie, even Scorpion, wasn't being himself. She was using him, and it's like, it's like so. It's like. Once you get to the end, it's like, okay, there were no bad guys in this movie, and I'm like, and then because of the addition of Jean Grey, that's where all of this Spider-Man mutating shit comes into play and trying to control his powers, because it's all supposed to be some sort of segue allegory for the X-Men and understanding of young people with powers and I don't even know for the life of me, did they even use the line "with great power comes great responsibility"?
No, because I thought that when he was going to let her, I know it was set up with Marissa Tomei because she almost sees it and then she doesn't. But I'm like, isn't that the better lesson? With great power comes great responsibility. I was hoping. But then I was like, I don't even know if they set up Uncle Ben for Tom Holland. Did they ever have an Uncle Ben?
No, they didn't. I don't even think there's a maybe, but not. I don't know. I'm not getting off on that. It's like it's right there, but you're not saying it. It's like it's right there. That's the point of this whole fucking movie. The one fucking Spider-Man line, the defining line of Spider-Man. You got Superman up and away, truth, justice, and
I think it's truth, justice, the American way. It's the defining line, up and away. Everybody's like, oh my god, my heart.
Hang on, there is up and away. That was a tagline from the 80s. That's old school, but I mean that's like 80s cartoons. But anyway, you have a Spider-Man tagline that's there, and it services the plot, and it's actually is the plot. Landing it between him and Jean, and you've bent this character to mutate just so you could get this common ground with her, and then you don't use the goddamn line, and it drove me fucking crazy, and that's why I'm gonna give it 3.5 because there's some fucking idiot. It's almost like somebody in the room understood Spider-Man when it came to Spider-Man and the Punisher. Nobody understood it anywhere else, like at all. They understood him being tired, getting his shit kicked out of him, being mopey. They understood all that, but I don't understand why Jean Grey's in this fucking movie. To be honest, I know people are like, oh, they're kicking off the X-Men. It's great. It's like, what? Do a fucking X-Men movie. Don't put her ass in this.
Why Spider-Man got to be English?
Well, like I said, I was hoping that what would be behind that door would be a bunch of mutants. I was like, all right, if that happens, then cool. X-Men or some villains will be set up, and that could be interesting. And then it wasn't even that. So, Shane, you know what bugged me about the movie was when Zendaya is laying in that bed, and there's that like sheer curtain between her and Spider-Man, and he's got his mask off. And all she has to do to know his secret identity is look over her shoulder at him. And he's like, wait, let me get my mask on. And they're like 3 feet away. that bugged me. I'm like, at any moment she could turn her head and boom, he's got his mask fully off.
That didn't bother me because I think in a way subconsciously he wanted her to know. Like, yeah, so that didn't bother me. I that's how I read that. Honestly, I was like, yeah, he's really wanting to, let the mask slip.
It's like Weinstein over there with his dick out saying, on some level I want you to turn around and look at my dick.
Yeah, well, it's like, him holding that letter and then leaving it behind, and then she finds it. It's like, he probably
so stupid. I just didn't care about any of that shit. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm not sentimental enough, but I was just like, I don't care about your stupid fucking letter, dude. You're 35 years old, man. Like, you're sitting around, you're watching your girl go through years of college and you're holding on to the stupid letter. Like, why don't you just move the fuck on?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? He's got zero dignity. He's got no dignity, John.
Yeah, chill out. He doesn't date anyone for years. Like, he's not getting it wet, nothing. For years. 4 years.
John is pathetic.
Yeah, holding out for the, it's like that Notebook. I couldn't buy that movie either. I wrote you a letter every day. Like, motherfucker, ain't nobody writing no bitch a letter every fucking day, man. Come on.
The good thing about the movie though is like if you take like the bits with Punisher and Spider-Man, like especially when they're arguing about how to do a job, like when they're fighting together, I was like, this is like I would watch a movie just with these two, like a buddy cop movie of them arguing like how to to defuse a situation or not, like working together. Like I would literally I would eat that up, but I was like, the Hulk stuff I could have done without. I'm like, it's just pushed in there because they need to do something with Hulk and they can't make a Hulk movie.
Why was he in it?
What?
Why was he in it?
Because of what I just said, choke out. They literally can't make a Hulk movie, but they kind of keep wanting to sell Hulk shit, so they push the motherfucker. And
why was he in it? Why was he in it?
He looked pretty good though. Hulk did look pretty good.
Why was he in it? Like, what was his role in the movie?
He was there to give science advice.
That's it. I'm not making that up. To give science advice to Peter for 1 second. Yeah.
This friendly, like relatable, I can speak to you and you can understand me and speak to me, Hulk is bullshit as well.
We didn't really get that in here though, to be fair. Because he said no Banner, just Hulk. So
he was that, but then he was controlled by Jean. And then if she wasn't controlling him, he would have been that version of Hulk. It's almost like he started to mutate, which I don't understand why. Like he actually mutated into a different Hulk because when he first fights him in his Hulk, he's got the sweater on. It's just swollen and stretched out. When he transforms again, the second time, he actually explodes out of his sweater and stuff and becomes bigger and he's different. Like technically he's a different Hulk.
Shane, here's the other thing. Hold on real quick. Comic Hall, Mark, John, Shane, here's a question. Why is Frank never once called the Punisher? Yeah, there was one opportunity in there. I think it was a hospital scene. And I think that's where it was at. And I was like, okay, here's where he's going to call him the Yeah, it doesn't ever happen. But what bothered me, Shane, about this is the second big thing that bothered me about the movie is Spider-Man is brought to a hospital at some point. He's wounded.
Yeah.
But he's unconscious and he's brought to the hospital. So now they got to do kind of an elaborate thing of how do you get him out? What about the doctors? Everybody's seen his face. What are you going to do? Like, why wasn't Peter Parker brought into the hospital? You just take the costume off. You drop him off. They fix him up as best they can. And then he walks out as Peter Parker, who has just been wounded in this event.
In case he starts pre-webbing.
Yeah, I don't.
Well,
Yeah, he
he's
could. Yeah, I
unconscious.
guess he could have. Yeah, he did pre-web. He did pre-web his entire room in the beginning of this movie, so that it
Oh, that's
actually isn't
interesting.
too much of a impossibility there. Choke out. Good.
They
call.
wanted the whole thing that Spider-Man's in the hospital and the whole city's there wishing he gets better.
I know. Yeah, I know. And I was like, this is so like that's why the only reason they did it. Everybody loves Spider-Man. No, you don't drop him off as Spider-Man at the fucking hospital. You fucking take his costume off and you say, "Oh my god, I found this civilian who's been wounded in the head."
What?
Fix it.
And if going back to the Hulk, you'd think that they'd be able to make a good Hulk movie. Do you know what I mean? Like how, like, or
hang
a show.
on. Choke out. They legally can't.
Oh, okay.
Like there's a distribution deal problem with Universal. Like they can, but they're gonna have to give the money to Universal. So Marvel keeps putting Thor, like they'll put Hulk in a Thor movie, they'll put Hulk in every fucking movie because they kind of want to keep selling Hulk shit, right?
Yeah.
Like merch and shit like that. But they literally can't put Hulk. He can't have a solo movie because of a bad deal that Universal won't let go of. It's not a movie thing. It's like a distribution thing.
Okay.
But yeah, no, there should be a Hulk solo movie. I'd watch it. Like,
I like the Ed Norton one was good. I like that one.
I honestly think these short appearances of him in movies is why we end up with this smart Hulk dumbed down version because
Awful.
like, they just end up like he ends up with these 5-10 minute sound bites where he can talk. Like they're like, we got 10 minutes for Hulk. He needs to be able to talk. You know,
like, imagine they remade the fucking one with Lou Ferrigno, like you know, like that kind of style, like a weekly show. Yeah, that'd be fucking sick. You know what I mean? With the technology we have these days.
Well, here's what's weird. If you go back and look at the Edward Norton Hulk, the graphics in that Hulk look better than the Hulk we get today. Even this, like, I don't know what it's almost like they're like, we don't need the Hulk to look too scary or too muscular because he's kind of fat.
I didn't like his face though.
The what?
I didn't like the. I love the Edward Norton Hulk movie. I don't like the Hulk's face in it though. That's the one thing I didn't like was his face. They gave him like too much of like a human, like I don't know, like the one thing that the Marvel movies do is they get his face a bit more accurate, in my opinion, anyway.
Why are people saying EVS is the reason there are only 280 people watching?
So that they get attention and somebody calls them out, and then they get excited because somebody read their comment out loud.
I just looked at the chat. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why. And then you gave them that. Another thing that bothered me about them, and it's not really the movie's fault, but man, I tell you,
you know what, John? I'm taking that attention back. I'm taking it back. That attention I gave, I'm taking it back.
There you go, attaboy. I'm watching, like, I get there early enough, and there's like, what are commercials? They do all these commercials now before a movie, whatever. And then they start the trailers. So I'm like, okay, I'm sitting through some trailers. And I looked at my watch. I'm like, it's like the movie is supposed to start time 9:30. It's 9:45. And I'm just like, okay, trailers, whatever. Then they interrupt the fucking trailers with another commercial. It's a fucking Waymo. Is it Waymo? The fucking driverless car commercial. I'm like,
the movie says 9:30, then you know you need to get there for about 5:02. If you want to buy candy and drinks from the foyer, then you need to.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point. I'm watching trailers now, and then they just stop the trailers and they throw in another fucking commercial. And now I got to watch a fucking Waymo commercial. Like, just give me the fucking trailer, another trailer, and then start the goddamn movie.
How does it? You're American, and this doesn't surprise you. They introduced breaks specifically to do that for the World Cup.
That is a newer thing for films. Joke out. Usually, the normal progression is you're going to get trailer or commercials and stupid things if you show up early. You're going to watch these commercials. You're going to do trivia, whatever. But once the trailers start, then you're starting to move into the movie. So you watch the movie trailers, and then the movie starts.
But most of you
now, joke out, what I'm saying is now they throw a commercial in with the trailers.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me.
It does surprise me. I've watched plenty of movies, and now they're doing this, and it's fucking annoying.
Yeah,
I've
it's
told
been
you
a
this
thing.
before.
It's been a thing. Choke out. It's been a thing in the States. It's probably not every movie. It actually might be paid per location. I've been watching last couple of years. I know. So you watch like one or two trailers at the beginning, and then here's a car commercial. You know, and it's like wow, I'm watching a car commercial in the theater. You know, like that's weird. You know, at home that makes sense, but like I'm in the theater, just show me another movie trailer. Like you're advertising a car now. Like
we've always had that here.
Like when I watched it here, before for me, it probably is different for John. There was like a TikTok commercial. Like a commercial of this.
I didn't see one.
For all these kids that don't have a dad. I was like, that's a fucked up commercial.
Damn.
Yeah, he was like, let me teach you how to tie a tie. I know you kids out there on TikTok don't have, I'm not even making it up. He's like, oh, here's a TikTok of he's like, I have kids and I was a dad and I think everybody should have a dad. I was like, and then you see who's watching the phone and it's just a black child scrolling. I was like, what?
Jeez. No, I appreciate they made a black man one of the bad guys in this movie. Is that a spoiler? I don't know.
Yeah, not really.
Oh, is it Shocker or the Scorpion?
No. It's some new bad guy.
No, yeah. So anyway,
I am sick and fucking tired of them trying to make me accept that there's a new Avengers team and I give a fuck about this new Black Widow.
Yeah, did not care about the girl in the fucking bathtub. I wasn't charmed by her. I didn't find her funny. She wanted him naked. I didn't care to see fucking Tom Holland's near naked fucking body. Maybe some chicks did, I guess, you know, but
I doubt that was his body though. That was probably like some stunt double.
Didn't need
it. D. Callan says Tombstone. Yeah, you get like maybe 30 seconds of Tombstone in it.
Tombstone in it.
The cameo stuff was real, you know, the montage, comic book cover stuff. That was all pretty good. I think that might have, and I was so excited for like the ninja stuff. I'm like, that's gonna be like leading into our whatever the big bad is gonna be. And it wasn't like that at all. I was really disappointed in that.
Yeah, that's why I give it a 3.5. Okay, so you start pulling in the hand. Okay, well, you can't just pull in the hand. You kind of can. And just say, hey, wouldn't it be cool if Spider-Man fights ninjas and they're the hand? Okay. There's so many references like that I'm like, if somebody doesn't know comic book shit, do they know who Jean Grey is and why it matters? Yeah. Do they know who fucking Frank Castle is and why it doesn't matter? And it's like, I get it. It's like, yeah, Shane, everybody knows these characters by now. And I get it to a point. Yeah. But still, they're leaning on the fact that you know who these characters are so goddamn much. And it kills me because this movie made me really, I was walking down here to click the link. And I was like, this movie actually makes me appreciate what Christopher Nolan did with Batman a lot more. And it makes me long for that type of thing in a superhero movie. I like, just give me a Spider-Man movie that's got nothing to do with some other movie you're trying to sell me. I really am like, because man, I was thinking about is like Spider-Man blends well with Silver Surfer, even, he come to New York, Daredevil, sure. Ghost Rider. Absolutely. I've never accepted Spider-Man and the X-Men together, even as a comic book fan. If Spider-Man had to, go to the mansion to relay a message or something, or even when Bendis Peter Parker and Ultimate Spider-Man date Shadowcat, I'm like, this shit just, it doesn't work. It's like, I don't believe Spider-Man, a guy who's bitten by a spider, given powers, is going to relate to somebody who's just born with powers. And lo and behold, this movie says, yeah, Shane, you're right. So what if he doesn't have control of his powers anymore? So now he can relate to a mutant who doesn't have control of their powers. I'm like, fuck you. You just fucked Spider-Man up to bridge the gap between, which has always been the problem between Spider-Man and the X-Men. He has control of his powers. He's always had control of his powers. Now he doesn't have control over his web shooters running out of fluid and shit like that. But he has control over crawling fucking walls for the most part. So you're going to do this. His powers are mutating. Why? Just because we need to service the plot of a mutant. And they don't even call her a fucking mutant, choke out. They don't even touch that.
What do they call it? Wait, are they still in
she's psychic. She's just psychic. They don't know why. She doesn't even ask why.
Is she the Dark Phoenix in this, or is she Jean Grey?
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey.
She's and she
like first appearance kind of Jean Grey. Like no one's heard of her.
Grey.
She's not in the X-Men. She's presumably a teenager. I don't know what her actual age would be. I would say that with the effects, I don't know. I felt like she took the crown from Miley Bobby Brown for Psychic Girls. Because they were both in Stranger Things. And I was like, oh, okay.
Wait, who played Jean Grey? Who's playing
that
Jean
girl
Grey?
from Stranger Things, the redhead?
Hang on, Ladies Man brings up another
watch
point.
Stranger Things.
Hang on. My other 3.5, the chat. Just hang on, choke out. The other thing, a Jean Grey that kills. I noticed that she did kill 2 guards in that fucking movie. And I saw it. She channels 2 guards that shoot one another. And so it's implied that she kills a lot of other people. So now we get the Jean Grey that she's going to be like, oh, I've done bad things, and now I got to be an X-Men to make up for the crimes I've done as Jean Grey, who's angry about her sister's death. It's like, fuck this. And then you get there, and it's like, oh, the thing that you were fighting for and you're looking for, the thing for your sister, guess what? It was nothing. The B-Max thing.
Yeah.
I
was trying to figure it out in the theater. I'm like somehow it's like an anagram or something. Like it's gonna spell out X-Men, but it almost spelled out X-Man if you flip the V into an N.
Yeah,
how's Spider-Man beating Jean Grey though? For real, how the fuck? How's Spider-Man beating Jean Grey?
He talked her down.
Shane, we don't have to spoil the movie. Watch the movie, choke out. Watch the movie.
I mean, the reality is that Jean Grey could kill the entire fucking planet.
All right, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not spoiling the movie, but that is the other big plot point that I give it a 3.5. They just say that she can't jump in his fucking head for some unknown reason. She can jump in anybody else's head, even the fucking Hulk. But for some fucking reason, choke out, she cannot jump in Spider-Man's head.
Well, the reason's obvious, isn't it?
Explained. It's never explained. And then everybody's like, Spider-Man, you have to help us because you're the only one that can see this bad guy that's jumping around in everybody's head. And it's like, it's a sloppy plot hole. It's just like that. It's written in there. It's just like a fucking get out of jail free card that I get to play whenever I get cornered.
It's just ridiculous. Like Jean Grey's like one of the highest Omega level mutants there is. Like, what?
Yeah, I know. Like, how wouldn't she? But why would she be able to get in the fucking Hulk's brain and control the fucking Hulk, but you can't fucking Spider-Man?
That's fucking stupid. That's stupid.
Well, the 30-foot rule kind of. I was like, well, or 33 feet or whatever it is. Like, there was a point with a helicopter and the pilot is being controlled, and it made it sound like he had the pilot or the entity, whatever, because I don't think they really had it fleshed out at that point. They had it trapped. Like, oh, I guess you can't jump more than 30. Well, she can just turn herself off though. Like. She never cared. She would have never cared.
Yeah. People are arguing in the chat. They're like, Spider-Man has better instincts. So people are going to essence was kind of keeping her out. That doesn't even make fucking sense.
Okay.
His sense is maybe why he could see her and detect her, but that's not what would keep her
But could he
out.
see her like that one? I was kind of scratching my head too. I'm like, can
that
he?
one's debatable. That one's debatable. That one's debatable.
I
because
didn't
he
see-
snuck up on her. He snuck up on her, or she snuck up on him a couple of times. But for her to be able to take control of the fucking Hulk, who's completely enraged, okay, completely enraged that Bruce Banner himself through years of meditation can't control and all of this shit. I don't even think Charles Xavier could fucking take control of the fucking Hulk. There is no fucking way that Jean Grey teenage girl can take control of the fucking Hulk, a practicing version of the Hulk that, by the way, Bruce Banner somehow has been repressing with some sort of device who's completely pissed the fuck off inside him. There's no fucking way Jean Grey could fucking control that Hulk. It doesn't even make sense. I'm sorry, guys. You guys like this movie. I get it, but there are so many fucking problems in this script. But in all the problems in the script, this is why I'm giving it 3.5. Every fucking problem in the script is it services shooting another character into the fucking movie because you're worried about selling Hulk fist or a Hulk toy, or you're worried about the new X-Men movie or some bullshit like that, or the Hand or something else, or honestly, Punisher's the only other character that's in the movie that actually fits within the fucking movie.
It also made Shane no money, says Super Mastermind.
Yeah, where's my thank you?
Dale Keown I saw Dale Keown's thank you live tonight. I was like, good for you, Dale. And he was listed above Canada and Quebec and Ontario. Like, they were all below him.
What,
in the
credits in the movie?
Dale, you are bigger than Canada in the Spider-Man movie. You are more important than Canada.
Credited in the movie?
Yeah. Yeah, he's in
for
the
the Hulk.
special thing. Yes.
Nice. Go on, Dale.
Yeah. Let me get through some super chats real quick. Eric Wimberg gifted a mail-in membership. Thank you, Eric. Always appreciate you, sir. Paranoid Android member for 16 months. Friendly neighborhood Punisher. Black Optimus Prime for 5. Jean Grey is pure evil, and this is before she knew what happened to her sister. Second highest kill count next to Thanos, and she gets a pass at the end. Yeah, whoever pointed out, the taxi driver, that was a murder. So I'd have to watch it again to really be like, I don't know.
That's 3.
I mean,
that's
going
3
against,
people that died.
huh?
That's 3 people that died. That's at least 3. Because
Well, the other 2 are guards, right?
Yeah, that's at least 3.
Nameless, faceless guards. I don't know, on a evil government entity that kidnaps your sibling.
Yeah, and then you got to
I can
count
let
that
that go.
froze and disrupted every traffic and all of that shit. So when they
made people late to their hair appointments. That's unforgivable.
No, I mean, those people are probably fucking as soon as they unfreeze, they're fucking running a stoplight or something and fucking killing one another. What do you think's happening there?
You're right, Shane. Everyone's gonna die. And I was wondering, I was like, why is Zendaya crying? Did I miss that? Was there isn't she frozen and she's crying? They just needed another tear in the movie, or
no tear.
More tears, more.
Yeah, more crying. More crying, please.
Well, he almost offed himself in the movie too. He's swinging in the rain. He's crying because he saw MJ with her boyfriend.
Yeah,
he almost didn't throw another line. He almost didn't throw another web.
Yeah. But the whole mutation and you're gonna become you might be stopping yourself from becoming something better, or your next version of you or whatever. I'm just like, so it all just ended up being so he could shoot his cum all over the fucking room.
Yeah, see
that's what he does. I mean, like when he's doing that, Shane, where he's doing the spiral cum all over the fucking room to all the fucking ninjas, it looks like he's like at peace with them. Like it's like
Yeah, how do all these ninjas make it into it? Like, what's that all about?
It's just a hand. They're just in it.
Just garbage, man. Like,
Do you know what it came
yeah,
across
it's like they were bad guys, but now they're good guys.
I just see it in the trailer as like, yeah, this is cool. This is cool. What else can we have in this movie that's cool? Ninjas. Yeah, fuck it, ninjas.
Well, here's what they do. They take they're saying, hey, we arrested because we're like this government agency / prison. I don't know, fucking tech thing. And so we take the Shocker's gloves and we find out we reverse engineer the technology. We make it better. We turn into a better weapon. But they also, that's how they get the hand. Okay, well, I guess Spider-Man's fighting the hand somewhere, defeats them, and they say, hey, instead of prison, why don't you murdering sons of bitches come over here and work for us? And they're like, okay. So that's how they get the hand. Okay. You know, but it's not even like the full hand. Like, where's the rest of the hand at? They're like, they don't care that 9 of their guys are working for somebody else. Like, I think what are the, I don't know, are the Yakuza, or is the hand Yakuza, or is it separate? Well, I think they would care that they're people they probably train their whole lives are just like not coming back to the club.
Yeah. I thought that part was all weird. I'll be honest.
I would imagine that in them circles, working for the government's really frowned upon.
Yeah. Yeah, like you got 9 fucking, I don't know how many, 9 fucking ninjas working, 15, I don't know what the fucking number. You got 15 fucking ninjas, and not one of them is like, but our honor, you know, like, nah, it's okay. We'll just stay here for a while. Like, we're hanging at a bro's house for 3 months. Yeah, I don't know if the hand ninjas can make those kind of decisions for themselves.
And it like cryptic cat, yeah, it's 80s ninja. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The old fucking. It's just.
But the moral is everything can be better. Everything can be improved upon, and I mean that's kind of the conversation that was taking place. And I'm just like, okay. Yeah, I think. We kind of get the buddy cop thing with Deadpool Wolverine to a certain extent. But yeah, it would have been kind of funny if it was Frank Castle unleashed and the whole thing is Spider-Man trying to work with him and reel him in, and maybe at the end of the movie there's some kind of moral along the way, and that's the story. This is I felt like this was kind of like it's just all set up. It's like a filler issue of a comic.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going with this. That's kind of like my big grievance with this. It's like but that's where I'm at with all the Marvel movies. That's where I'm kind of like, I know everybody. Like, I'll be on stream with Joe and he'll love every little thing in the corner about this thing, but that's the stuff.
Oh, he ranked it a 10 out of 10. He said this.
Yeah, I know. But I feel like we're past this secret appearance and next cameo bullshit. I don't look, man, the movie's gonna make a bunch of money. Maybe it can revitalize Marvel. But
dude, I'm not past the secret appearances. If that fucking door had opened and you get fucking what's his name from Star Wars looking like Mr. Sinister or whatever, I'd be like, oh fuck, they did it, they introduced him. I would be like, god damn.
Oh yeah, Adam Driver, isn't it? That's right.
Adam Driver, yeah, thank you. Yeah, if he had shown up dressed as Mr. Sinister behind those walls, and if he was somehow doing the body swapping shit, that would have been kind of fucking cool.
I guess the thing that really bothers me about it, Chokeout, is there is a section of this movie that you can watch and you'd be like, "Oi, that's really great," and then they just fuck it up with other fragments of it. It's like you can see that there's not a consistent hand on the entire film. Like that, it's like it's compromised. It's got to be this. It's got to lead to this. It's got to do that. And you end up with this, and it's like, that sucks.
Was there a Stan Lee cameo? I thought I saw like a crowd shot in the theater, and I was like, that could have been like an AI Stan Lee. Was there any Stan Lee cameos?
I don't know.
Didn't see one. Yeah, ladies man says no. Yeah, that would have been. I think that would be kind of fun, but then I was like, well, would that also be kind of morbid? And is that going to get a lot of people pissed off? I know he's dead, slacker. Said AI or CGI, whatever they would be using. You just pop him in the crowd, At the end, you get that big crowd scene, everyone's clapping, then you get, hey, I'm Stan Lee. Hey, I'm Stan Lee's ghost. That would have been okay.
So they AI'd Stan Lee?
Yeah, he was a Force ghost. He was a Force ghost in the movie.
Yeah, if they force ghost him through all the Marvel universe from here on out, like Obi-Wan, that'd be kind of
funny as fuck. They're already putting like Star Wars references all in this fucking thing. It's like just commit to the bit and make Stan Lee a Force ghost.
It's in my group chat the whole movie.
Yeah, no Jonah Jameson. Yeah, good point, ladies, man. What was your thing?
What I mean? The whole movie, this new one, it's in my group chat.
Oh, the movie is in your group chat? Okay.
The whole movie's been up on Twitter, choke out. Like it was all weekend. Somebody's uploaded a copy of it. It keeps getting taken down and re-uploaded. Like it's low quality, but the entire fucking movie's online. It has been since like Friday, like midday Friday.
Shit.
And I don't know where they got it from because there's actual subtitles at the bottom of the screen. So I don't know if they went and saw a closed caption version. I don't know.
Cody I think that saves the net. I want a Stan Lee cameo of him in the hospital and nurses stealing his blood. That would be pretty funny.
Or the agent still coming in with like fucking all the stuff to sign. Sign this, sign this, sign this. Give him some more adrenaline shots. Shots on this.
Matthew Marcelo says Harold Ramis and Ghostbusters Afterlife and Peter Cushing. Oh, yeah, they did do him, right? And Rogue One, also Carrie Fisher and Rise of Skywalker. Yeah.
By the way, how is it the guy that made fucking the Evil Dead movies is the guy that made also the with all the money, Marvel and everything, still to this day made the best Spider-Man movie.
Oh yeah, Sam Raimi. Yeah, Michigan's own.
I think he was a real comic book fan, as weird as it is. I think he kind of was. Like
I'm not sure.
I'm
sure that he wanted to make a really good Spider-Man movie though. Yeah. That's why Bruce Campbell's in there too.
Oh,
and what is the first one? He's the ring announcer, right?
Yeah, and he's the ticket man at the movie theater. He's a cunt.
Yeah.
He's a fucking cunt ticket taker, isn't he?
Yeah, because they're both from Michigan. They both kind of grew up, got in together for Hollywood.
Fucking love Bruce Campbell as well, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Michigan.
I just watched the other day, 2 days ago, the Evil Dead 3. I just watched it the other day there again. I fucking love that movie.
Takes the Michigan man. That's right. Yeah. Anyways, the suit was okay. You could see his eyes through his lenses at times.
I just don't like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I just don't like him as Spider-Man. I just don't. He bothers me. I don't know. He seems like he's too short as well. I don't know.
That is the thing. I did notice there was a shot, early there was like an upshot, and he was talking to somebody, and he looked taller. I was like, yeah, it's Spider-Man looking good there, just with an upshot, and just being taller, a little more, I don't know, being there.
You ain't beating
presence, a little more presence to him. But then he's standing next to fucking Zendaya, and like she's she's up here, he's down here. I'm just like, couldn't they put him up on a step? And later they did actually have it where he was a little taller than her when they were at the Punisher's base. But I was just like, man, can't you guys do a little bit of fucking something to make this guy look taller? Guess not.
He does look short, man. I don't know if
The
he's
wolf actress was short. It might have been her. It might have been her that he was standing next to her. Alistair. Yeah. When I saw, I was like, oh, look at him. He looks kind of tall. Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing her in those group photos, the red carpet. I didn't know who she was at the time, but yeah. Yeah. Isn't that weird though, too? Like, oh, okay, so Batman used to have Jim Gordon, and then like that, what are that fucking, like, now everyone talks about like the Amanda Waller, whatever. Amanda Waller. Like, you got to have some black chick in some level of, I don't know, government, law enforcement that's running everything.
Yeah, well, hang on. I'm going to stop you there. Amanda Waller had been a comic character there for a long time at DC, and she was always a black woman, and she was always kind of like an unattractive black woman, like originally. Like because she's supposed to be a bitch that puts people on a suicide mission, like bad guys, the whole Suicide Squad thing. Like, she's not a good character. She's actually kind of like a bad guy, bad government person. I that's way before the woke shit. Like, I don't consider her that type of character. When does anybody remember when she was created? Like, I guess I could go.
No clue. But now they have Spider-Man. He's answering to, I don't know, is she a black woman? Is she black? Is she Hispanic? So he's got his own, I don't know, she's a Gordon, Amanda Waller.
Yeah,
I guess more Gordon than an Amanda Waller chick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Waller.
it's like the Asians, like everyone's got to have the fat Asian sidekick. So now everyone's got to have the black woman or woman of color that's really kind of there to keep you in line.
Saying Shane Waller was made in a Dark Side comic. Somebody said 1986. She was first shown in the Legends miniseries. Shows up in the Legend miniseries, or Legion. Waller came from a Dark Side comic. Shane, you keep saying that, ladies, man. I got you. I heard you. So, anyways, she wasn't like a diversity thing. That's the
right.
point.
But now we have another woman of color that's looking over Spider-Man. That's my point.
Yeah,
whatever.
Kid, that fat Asian kid, it doesn't really make sense. Peter never really had, like, well, maybe Flash Thompson, but he beat the shit out of him. Norman Osborn. It's like Norman Osborn would have been his friend normally, which was dynamic, you know.
I just had a spider jump on me. I wonder if I'll get powers.
We've got a massive one that lives in our bathtub. It's fucking huge, John.
This thing was like black. It looked like the little Spider-Man symbol. Ugh. The real villain is the patriarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I just saw what are the fucking Punisher actor guy talking about? Oh, if only we could get the Punisher. I'd like to see him serve more. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He serves every fucking day, killing motherfuckers that deserve
you know what I mean?
it. Yeah, I'd like to see him more like fucking. What the fuck does that mean? Like Frank Castle, wasn't he like fucking a Vietnam vet, then a fucking cop, and then he gets his fucking family murdered, and then he goes out and seeks justice for criminals that are escaping it?
Yes.
And you want him to serve more? What the fuck?
Yeah. Listen, how about you just play the guy that you've been paid handsomely, by the way, to play and keep your fucking mouth shut?
Yeah.
If you want to see Frank Castle do that, why don't you go home and write a character similar to Frank Castle? I don't know. Call him fucking James Fort. I don't know, but fucking, and then go have him do whatever you want to do. This is Frank Castle. That's how he behaves. That's how he's always behaved. Now go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I can't.
That's basically the long and the short of it.
Really, like that comment put me off, and then I watched this movie, and I'm like, oh, he's a dope. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, like Frank Castle ain't meant to be nice. He's like the Punisher's not meant like it's you know, it's just fucking sickening.
Yeah, he's whatever, man. In this movie, he was not he was not like a cool guy. He's almost like comedic. Oh, you got my one gun. I got another gun.
But it's like you said, John, the normies will just lap that shit up.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
They will, they'll lap it up.
I mean, they are. I mean, as a whole, they are, because the movie's doing tremendously well. So,
but again, it always would do because it's Spider-Man, just like it's comics.
It's got a good odds to do well. There's a lot of, horsepower there. It may not
Like,
always do gangbusters, but it is now.
It's the same as the comics. There's certain titles that will always sell, regardless. People will just go out and buy them without even reading them. They'll buy it. It's the same with Spider-Man. They see Spider-Man. They see it. Same with Batman. Same with Superman. They see the name. We'll go see that movie.
You gotta let the change happen, man.
We need a Brainiac movie.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting that Man of Tomorrow. Yeah, that's a guarantee. Brainiac
You're
will
excited
be
for
there.
that, aren't you, John?
Yeah. Not as much as I was, but well, no, I'm just whatever, man. I just whatever. I had a lot of confidence in James Gunn. Now I don't have a lot of confidence in James Gunn. So
yeah,
as a storyteller, but also, and I've complained about this from day one, is what happened with Peacemaker. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? What is this shit? So, anyways, we'll see.
All the normies in my group chat, John, they fucking love Peacemaker. Love it.
Yeah, when they love seeing John Cena getting kissed on by men while cocks are swinging around his apartment in slow motion. You know what I mean? Like, where look, guys, I don't like fucking what is that? Not Magic. What is it? Magic Mike, Boogie Nights. You know what I mean? So you guys might find that more artistic than I would. Be like,
Boogie Nights is a
cocks
good movie, man.
those swinging cocks are a metaphor for injustice.
You don't see swinging cocks in
Peacemaker. Yes, you do. In Peacemaker, you do.
Oh, maybe, but not in
all your buddies. All your buddies talking about that swinging cock and John Cena getting bounced around in his tighty whities for 45 minutes. Just like, what the fuck is this shit? So now there's fucking Spider-Man shooting spider fluid all over the fucking room.
Yeah, that's
hanging upside down from it in kind of a webbed cocoon, I guess.
Yeah, that's not right. But the thing is, that's one of the biggest things from for me anyway, Spider-Man. Like, you already brought it up. Like, he made that shit. Like, he had to make the webbing. It's his formula, and it's part of the plot in a lot of the things as well. It's like, oh shit, I've lost my web cartridges. I've run out of fucking web fluid. Do you know what I mean? There's certain situations where he's fucked specifically because he hasn't got his web fluid. Like,
Java the Cock, who's also a Brit, says, all my normal friends in my group chat think you're gay, John. Shut up, Java. You'd be gay to say that.
Yeah.
Caveman Forever for $2. The end of Spider-Man is bros before hoes. Yeah. I guess. I don't know.
Even the Spider-Man movies I've not been madly keen on. I still didn't think they were shit though. They've all been decent. Even the worst one, the worst one is Sam Raimi's, I think. The third one.
Oh, the third,
Yeah. But even that isn't fucking terrible. Do you know what I mean? It's still like a fun movie to watch. Do you know what I mean? But like, it's definitely the worst one out of all the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah. The hand squeezing all that goo out. I know they're letting you know it's a cock. Like that's what the whole thing is about. A guy trying to come and trying to be comfortable with coming and shooting his fucking load. Like, oh, I gotta squeeze a little bit of extra webbing out from the tip. And even he's grossed out by it. You know what I mean? Like you guys are self-aware then it's fucking gross. And you're doing it. Why?
I still think he should produce it from his sphincter.
No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't produce it from
he
his
should,
ass or his fucking wrist. It should
his
be
ass, his sphincter.
should be
That's what I'm saying.
mechanical web shooters. And the formula should have been stolen from Green Goblin.
Yeah, but if you're going to give Spider
Jim Bob for
natural
2.
weapon-
EBS is a crook con artist. Thank you for the $2.
I agree with you, John. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to give Spider-Man like the natural ability to organically create fucking webbing, it's got to come out of his asshole. Otherwise, what's the point?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Anubis for 5, because if this Spider-Man movie is related to the MCU, I read that a Hulk variant is in Doomsday movie or Doctor Doom's side, or on Doctor Doom's side. I don't know if it's this Hulk. I thought everybody was speculating that there would be Grey Hulk in here, but it wasn't.
Grey Hulk. You just need the Hulk to just continually get big because he's just getting madder and madder and just going absolutely bonkers, smashing the fucking shit out of everything. That's what you want to see.
Mm.
You just want to see.
Well, I
him
mean,
every
he
time
does.
gets angry, just swell and
Yeah.
get bigger and just smash more shit.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Well, like I said, I think some of the shots of the Hulk look really good in here, and he is smashing the hell out of the area that he's in. And you know, there's like there was something where like is she Black Widow, the fucking Q girl? Is that who she is? Black Widow says to Spider-Man that he's like out of his league. And then Spider-Man tells Punisher that he's out of his league. I'm like, is everybody, you know, like, what is it? With the Hulk. He's like, you're out of your league with the Hulk.
Imagine having the abilities of Peter Parker and being told by someone like Black Widow that you're out of your league.
Yeah, the guy can lift a fucking tank. You know, like he could probably beat the shit out of every fucking new Avenger there in a minute.
Yeah. He could. That's a very good point, John. There is not one of the new Avengers that one-on-one could take on Spider-Man and win.
I think when I read Secret Wars, I think Spider-Man did kick the crap out of and got away from where the X-Men. You know? So I don't think that's a problem. No, I don't think it's a problem. You know, he's super fast. He's got his spider senses. He's got his web shooters. He's got everything he needs.
Yeah, but which roster of the X-Men was it?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened though.
If it's like Gambit,
Wolverine's
and
there.
And someone else, then yeah, you can wipe the floor with them.
Classic X-Men, I believe, 80s X-Men. So, yeah. All right. Well, thank you for that, Anubis. Trevor Bruce for 2. This movie thanked Dale in Grace. Oh, we know. Yeah, that was cool.
That's great. I like that.
Yeah, Anubis for 5. Is Shane find this Spider-Man movie dump, which I didn't see because I can't make an opinion on it. I'm afraid of Shane's reaction of Doomsday plot on X. Oh, did they leak the plot to Doomsday or something? P. Cal for 2, just make me appreciate Sam Raimi's trilogy more. Well, you know, the first 2 movies I think were really good, Sam Raimi's. But man, that third one, I think it left such a bad stink. Like I haven't even gone back to him.
Yeah, I would say this this is what I would say on Sam Raimi's trilogy. If you're a fan of the first 2 and a fan of Sam Raimi's, you'll know and acknowledge that the third one's terrible, but still be like, well, you know what, it is what it is. Anyone new to it, if they was to watch that, they'd be like, how the fuck have you lot got the audacity to moan about this? That's what I think. No, if you'd never seen the old Spider-Man and you watched the third one, you would. You'd be like, what, you lot are moaning about Tom Holland and this is terrible. And you wouldn't have a leg to stand on if you were being honest with yourself.
ZD Chan for 5. She didn't control Shane, Hulk, her, Peter talk about putting the inhibitor on him. That's why he freaked out.
What's that? Jean Grey wasn't mind controlling the Hulk?
Yeah, she was mind controlling him, and these inhibitor things, which is an interesting idea. I don't know if we got the full effect. Maybe they're going to do more with it in the other movies, but it basically, you just slap it on somebody's skin and it will shut off whatever their genes and whatever gives them their power. So I don't know if it would work on someone like maybe Captain America.
No, but why would that work on the Hulk or on Spider-Man? Because they're not mutants.
Well, because they go through the techno babble in the film.
They make everything.
So the Hulk has it in. The Hulk has it initially because he built it for himself to keep the Hulk off.
Yeah, they had the inhibitor collars in Deadpool 2. That's right. But fucking, they were for mutants to suppress the X gene, wasn't it?
Well, this inhibitor that Spider-Man makes in the movie is a universal inhibitor. So it works for Hulks and it works for mutants and Spider-Man.
That's cool.
DNS Wilson too. What did Dale do for Brave New World? Brave New World.
The movie.
Oh, wait, isn't it Brand New Day? Well, he worked on the Hulk. I think they're maybe just give him a shout out for the Hulk. I mean, I don't think it's anything, maybe plot. I don't know, but it's, just a shout out, I think.
100% to do with this Hulk.
Yeah, Dale's like I don't know if you guys know this. Dale's like, many people's books, the number one Incredible Hulk.
Dale is the number one, in my opinion, Incredible Hulk artist. We're not even close. I've got his run. I've got his entire run in my fucking big suitcase where I keep all my old books. Dale's book is fucking sick.
DNS Wilson for 5. What earns more, Dune 3 or Doomsday? Okay, Doomsday. Hold on. The quick answer is Doomsday, but yeah, again, if we're talking earnings, well, we got to think, budget on the movie. I mean, there's a lot of fucking chairs that they laid out. They're going to be paying people a lot of money. Dune 3 is going to pay what? Timothy Chalamet and maybe Zendaya. Zendaya is going to get a taste, I guess, out of Dune 3, and maybe Rebecca Ferguson. Oh, Momoa is going to get a little taste, But I mean, Doomsday is going to have everyone. So
yeah, listen, the Doomsday is mass appeal. I think that a lot of steam's gone out of Dune. I think like the second one. The second one was fucking laborious to get through. It was just like,
yeah,
it was, man. Do you know what I mean? And the third, like, I'm a big Dune fan. Like the third one, the trailer, I was just like, Doomsday.
I'm almost certain to watch Doomsday in a theater.
I'm going to watch both of them in the theater.
Dune 3,
Doomsday, I think, will decimate in doing like numbers wise. I think Doomsday will absolutely get his cock out and piss all over Dune 3.
I would say what earns more,
Dune
3, Doomsday, neither. Spider-Man Brand New Day earns more, like profit wise, because you're paying Tom Holland. And John Barenthal, he's getting something, but it's, it's probably not 20 million. Tom Holland's making bank on here. Maybe Zendaya because it's his wife. Maybe he's pulled a little weight, make sure she's getting a little bit more of a taste out of Spider-Man. The Mexican kid or whatever he is, the fat kid, I don't think he's getting. Maybe he's getting 5 million or something like that. It's his third or fourth.
Anyone that's
movie.
easy replaceable.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't. It doesn't need him at all. But
the thing is, I think a movie like Doomsday has got the potential to bring back like the old school things where you'd see queues outside movie theaters at fucking on a Thursday evening, ready for the midnight launch. I think that's definitely got the potential for that.
Maybe. I mean, Spider-Man's doing it right now. Like, this is the close. I mean, the amount of money that it's pulling in right now is this week is insane. Now, does it hold? Like, that's the thing. Like, what is the drop? It's so high for week 1. What is the week 2 drop? Are we going to get an all-time record for a week 2 drop off? I don't know. I feel like everybody that wanted to watch Spider-Man went through the fucking doors this week. So we'll see what the drop off is. If it stays strong, then fuck, it's a monster. But yeah, I think Spider-Man earns more profit wise, I think, than Doom 3 or Doomsday. I just think Doomsday is the budget's got to be through the fucking roof.
I think Doomsday is also behind closed doors to them, like a savior attempt. Like we'd like throw absolutely everything at this because we got to get all these fucking people back. You know, like they know, like you.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're gonna want Doomsday to be huge, and then they're gonna want to follow that up with Secret Wars, and you know, and then that's it. I mean, they're out of gas when they do Secret Wars. They have to hand off the batons.
But again, I think it'll do like there's so many fucking people and normies as well that just do not care, man. Like that will go and watch this, man, fully chomping at the bit, and they'll be like, they'll be in all their group chats waiting to go. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, even Spider-Man, like there's the possibility that another reason that, you know, something like Spider-Man could do this well is, I mean, it's generational now too.
Yeah.
It's not just a great design. It's not just that it's a lead into, you know, what should be the biggest movie of the decade, I guess. I don't know how long Endgame was, whatever. Marvel's biggest movie. But yeah, I mean, people grew up watching all the Spider-Men, and, you know, here we are.
My 11-year-old can't wait to see it.
Yeah. So it's got people's interest. That's it.
Yeah.
And also you got, oh man, all the product, all the merchandising, so much money, much money.
That's the thing I can't stand about it is it should just be standing on its own. Like there's a couple of properties like Batman, Spider-Man, these things they don't need. Spider-Man doesn't need X-Men. X-Men need Spider-Man. I get the reason that they would put Jean Grey in there, but she's the big bad guy in the whole fucking movie. It's too much. It's too much. It's not a cameo anymore. They fucked it up. I don't give a fuck.
They didn't, like, they wanted to give gray area stuff, but even the other guy, the other bad guy, it's just like, you didn't, you know, for me, I didn't hate anybody enough. I didn't get the satisfaction. You know, I want to feel just like, you know, you're watching, I don't know, guys, you guys watch wrestling. You know, you got a guy you're rooting for. In my case, I'm going to root for Spider-Man, but you guys are going to be rooting for, I don't know, who's out there? The Rock? I don't know. Stone Cold? I don't know. But there's a heel out there, right? Maybe they were the heels. I don't know. Were they the good guys or bad guys? Probably both over a career. You know, you want someone you want to enjoy seeing getting punched in the face because they talked a lot of shit or whatever. Like,
the Rock,
I didn't get it.
A bad guy, but one time. He only played a bad guy one time.
Oh, okay. But I want that satisfaction. I need a bad guy. I need someone to hate. Someone I want to see, like, and can really be like, yeah, that guy got what he fucking deserved. And I didn't feel like that's really in this movie at all. Unless you're just, it's the government, you know, the evil government, you know, like Wonder Woman 2? Like they made it fucking Pablo Pascal. Yeah. And he just fucking I don't know. Media. I don't even remember what he was. Corporate guy. I don't know what the fuck he was. He wasn't fucking Darkseid, I'll tell you that.
You imagine how crazy it is that it's 2026 and we're not like 10 movies deep into a fucking absolutely insanely sick fucking X-Men franchise.
Oh, that'd be nice.
It's fucking nuts, isn't it? No, it is. It's fucking nuts, man.
We kind of were, if you count all those Fox.
No, they were awful shaded. Like
I know, but saying, like that did get a big X-Men franchise, like.
Yeah, but it was awful. Like I mean, I said a good one, like the first time it ever came out, Shane. The first one, like it's like they're all in like black bondage fucking gear. Like what the fuck is this? This this isn't the fucking X-Men. It's like having a group of ninjas come out dressed as fucking Santa Claus. It's like these aren't ninjas. Do you know what I mean? Like they've all got unique costumes, right? They're like, what? Who are these? Do you know what I mean? Like, and we should be at least 10 movies deep into like absolute shit. Like when they're going to bring out an X-Men movie, everyone in the West is going, fucking hell, they're bringing out a new X-Men movie. Do you know?
Well, it just boggles my mind that, you know, these, at least the Marvel films, I'm not so sure on the Sony ones, but that's what they keep saying with the Marvel films is like, they're still writing the script while they're filming. And it's like, you guys, like, how do you do that when, I mean, this is like billions of dollars on the line. Billions. Like, this can make and break your company. You're going to write scripts while you're filming?
I can tell you why.
Go ahead.
Simple. A couple of one, they got too many fucking movies going on at once. So there's a domino effect. If there's one slight change in one fucking movie, it has a ripple through all of them. So what happens is somebody says, oh, you know what the problem is? We planned this shit out too far ahead. Now we can't pivot. We need to try to, you know, keep this loose where we can pivot, only, you know, film key scenes, keep, not commit to anything to 100%. They've had things like the Black Panther dude die. They've had the thing like the guy that was Kang.
Yeah, but you can recast. You can recast those guys.
The guy that was Kang, beating his fucking white girlfriend, or supposedly, that whole thing, that kind of like scrapped anything they had laid out. So like,
well, that's what I'm saying though. You don't have to scrap it. You just recast. Like, nobody cares about what's his name, Jonathan Majors.
In this political climate, you think you can just recast a black man?
Yes.
Another black man. All right. Good
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah.
And they just did it with
black.
T'Challa.
Recast him blacker.
Yeah. Yeah, they just recasted Black Panther. Why not? DNS Wilson for 2 says, you guys going to...
He's Black Panther, but is he T'Challa?
Huh? What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't think anyone would care as long as he was black.
Yeah, I just asked you a question to your answer. You said they just recasted Black Panther.
Yeah.
And I said, is he T'Challa, or is he?
Yeah, I believe so. Isn't that what it is? That dude with the weird face from what's his thing? Alien. Yeah. That's my impression. I believe he's T'Challa. DNS Wilson for 2. You guys going to see Doomsday? Yes. I will most likely see Doomsday.
I don't think I am. Until they give me a trailer that I actually will that appeases me, I'm not gonna watch.
Oh, it's his son? Superior Nav?
Yeah, thank you. So the problem with it is it's the political climate. They still get shit for casting whatever, War Machine, they still get shit for that. They're not gonna recast like that whole Kang thing. I don't even know what they were getting ready to do with Kang, but it definitely wasn't Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. So this whole thing that you guys are being spoon-fed is just like a fucking band-aid on a bullet hole. Like somebody said, hey, I know how we can fix this. We'll throw bags of money at it. And they probably jumped the gun on Galactus and rolled him out sooner than he was supposed to. And the next big bad is fucking Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, because why? He wore armor before. That's it. Like it. I mean, you can kind of see how they got where they're at, and to them, they're like, yeah, why am I going to work ahead on these things when some black dude might hit his girlfriend?
Yeah, that is what it all boils down to, right?
I mean, like, John's like, why don't they have all this shit figured out? It's like, because a black guy might hit his girlfriend, guys. I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah. Well, I still stand by. You can just recast these people. If that's a political climate argument that they're having, I think they're all fucking retarded. So just do it. Just recast.
Point remains.
I've said it. I mean, they should just have recast him with Michael B. Jordan. He should have been Black Panther.
Yes, he should have been Black Panther from the word go.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the thing. I saw the new trailer for his new movie, and I was like, dude, I want to watch this. He's like stealing artwork. He's pounding puss. He's wearing a tuxedo. It's like a Bond type thing. I can't remember the name of it, but it actually looked decent.
Action Jackson.
So
No,
whatever.
it's,
It looks like a male action movie.
It's
It
a
just,
remake.
it just looks like a male action movie. It's just a dude doing dude shit, driving fast cars, getting laid, you know, money, whatever. Yeah, it's all I want in a movie, you know. But
I like
he's
him. He's a good actor.
that guy is one of the few. Somebody made a post, and I was like, this guy's right. He's like the only guy that can pull like one of these male not superhero but male fantasy movies right now is Michael B. Jordan. Everybody else tied their wagons up with the fucking Marvel movies. Like I was saying this, Chris Evans couldn't get one of these movies. Now, in all fairness, let me finish this point before I get interrupted. Fucking Michael B. Jordan did tie himself up with the Creed franchise, but it wasn't Rocky. Okay, it was unique to himself. It was like a spin-off franchise. So to a lot of people, it's like, hey, that's Michael B. Jordan. He's an actual young, athletic, built male actor. Chris Evans, people don't see Chris Evans. They just see fucking Captain America. Chris Evans is fucked because he played Captain America. Chris Evans can't get a starring role in a fucking movie.
He's typecast.
Captain America. Like, and somehow, but hang on, let me finish this point. Somehow Michael B. Jordan was smart enough. He did that Fantastic Four movie. It fucked up. He's like, fuck this. People asked him, I think Oprah said, you want to be Black Superman? He's like, fuck that. He gets in Black Panther. To John's point, he's like, fine, I'll take the money, but you better kill my ass. I think that's what he did. I looking back at it. I think he's like, I don't want to get, I think he saw everybody around him getting fucking killed with being stereotyped as these characters. He's like, I'll take the money. I want you to kill me in the movie. I don't want to be in any more of these fucking things. Because there's no reason that he died in that fucking movie.
But I see people in the chat going mad saying, "Oh, another race swap in the Thomas Crown affair." But I think with something like that, does it really fucking matter?
Well, I think what I read and what people are taking issue with, and I don't know if it's true, but they're saying that they're making it to where he's reappropriating cultural art. So he's like, he's gonna steal something Egyptian from like you Brits, and then he's gonna
return it to Egypt.
Yeah, to Egypt, and it's gonna be a lesson to you motherfuckers for all your Egyptian thievery.
What these barbarians don't understand is that if it wasn't for the likes of us, right? If it wasn't for the likes of us, that stuff would have probably been destroyed and lost in fucking God knows. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, boy, I'm with Chokeout on this. When are these N-words going to thank us for Western culture?
Yeah.
Like, where's our thank you?
Where's our recognition?
No
Why
appreciation.
don't they celebrate us? I'm with the Chokeout. Like, where's White History Month?
Yeah, where is it, man? Fucking hell. But, do you know what I mean? Where's our Pride Month? Where's my fucking
We don't
t-shirt?
get it.
I've had enough of all of it. No, it's true though. Like that don't bother. If he was just doing what the Thomas Crown affair did, which is a good movie by the way, it's Pierce Brosnan, isn't it? James Bond plays in the original movie, right?
Oh,
right?
Really?
This is Pierce Brosnan.
I've never watched it.
It's Catherine Zeta.
I remember
Jones
hearing about it, but I never watched it.
It's a good movie. It's Catherine Zeta-Jones.
No, that's what they say about Boogie Nights, but then I find out
it's a good movie, John. It's a good movie.
Chokeout.
Dudes jerking each other off.
Chokeout. How does the saying go? You teach a man to fish.
He fishes for a day. No, give a man a fish, he eats for a day.
Yeah,
teach him how to fish, and he will eat forever.
You teach a ninja to fish, he screams for reparations.
That's is that a remake too? The Thomas Crown affair. Either way, all I'm saying is, if it's just the basic story of this dude fucking pinches up because he's a little scallywag, then it doesn't matter if you race swap him. And if it's to do with stealing stuff, maybe it's even better that you've swapped him to a black person. But no, I'm joking. But it's who cares? That's one particular incident of race swap that who cares? That's just who cares. I'll be completely honest with you. The race swapping of Man at Arms in He-Man did not bother me at all. It just didn't bother me.
Yeah,
It bothered me.
It didn't bother me at all, not in the fucking slightest. I thought it would. I thought it would really bother me, and it didn't. It just didn't.
Yeah.
If it was James Bond, that would really fucking bother me.
you want to know
It bothered me. It bothered me as much as Evil Lynn not being like a smoke show. Like,
Okay.
why are you just casting your fucking friends? That's what I felt like.
Yeah.
Find this generation's Angelina Jolie. How hard is that?
Agree with you, John. On the Evil Lynn thing. I actually think she was. I think they could have done her costume better. I've seen her nude. She is attractive.
Costume and casting. Her face, like she. Ugh, come on, guys. Come on.
All right. Well, anyways, her
race swap.
dialogue with Skeletor was peak. Like her banter with him was super villain peak. I don't give a fuck. Like
It was just jokes, you know. Like, okay.
No, it was. I liked it. Skeletor's lines were great as well in that movie. I think
There were things to like.
Jesus Christ, John! You're
I
like,
really
what?
liked it. I really liked He-Man.
Hey, what
I
happened?
really enjoyed the He-Man movie. I did, and I think Gerard Leto was great as fucking Skeletor as well. There, I said.
No, he's in trouble now. I called it, by the way. I called it weeks ago. We were talking about this, and I said I think he's fucking got some shit about to come out. And that's why when we were talking about why he's not in promotion, I said I think he's got some shit about to come out.
Yeah,
Now they're out there running his fucking cult. You can't be a fucking cult leader and not fucking have some shit coming your way.
Yeah.
And now it's coming out. He's got allegedly four allegations from women from when they were teenagers, and he wasn't. He wasn't a teenager. So it's coming.
Separate the art from
here's
the art.
my theory, John. You're not really seeing the genius of fucking Jared Leto.
Go ahead.
Takes the role of Skeletor. He takes the role of Skeletor to be the ultimate villain, and does the part that even He-Man can't make common ground with Skeletor because he's like, I'm just bad. Okay, this whole thing of him being Skeletor is just to try to get on, just to try to defuse the fact he's done a bunch of bad shit.
Yeah.
He's like, of course I touched those women. I'm Skeletor.
Everybody loves Skeletor.
When he gets up on the stand, he's going to do that laugh.
Yeah.
He won't do it day.
Method acting.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah. They're gonna say, oh, I was just in character, the whole time. I was just working up for this part.
Oh, did he lose his voice? Is he not able to hit his range anymore? Dude, I was watching some live concert, just in the background stuff, and Avenged Sevenfold is like coming to Michigan in concert, and I was like, I know a handful of those songs, and that might be a good concert to go check out. But you can go on YouTube and you can just watch a concert of Avenged Sevenfold from 2026. Some random state, whatever. You can do that. So I went ahead and hit play because Faye's not really. She's like, I only know like one song, and so I'm probably not gonna go, But I'm like, oh, whatever. I'll play this video. So I was watching it, and who's it? M Shadows, the lead singer guy, and the guy can really sing. He's got a tremendous voice. But I'm listening to this. I'm like, he's not really putting his any effort into it. He's hitting the notes like James Hetfield, but all the grit is gone. And every time he's hitting like a high, like a point in a song, it's like a high spot, he stops singing and lets the crowd do it. I was like, you motherfucker.
Well, I mean, they get old. Sean.
Yeah, they gotta stop getting old. These guys gotta stop getting old on me. But anyway, so I was just like, yeah, like the heaviest shit was coming from, I think, the bass player who was like doing backup vocals. But he was just singing clean. Like if you just paid attention, you're like, oh, everything he's doing is just really clean singing right now. Like he's not putting anything into it. And they walk around wearing like almost schlub clothes, you know. Oh, I got my fucking jersey on. Like, where are the big fucking sunglasses at? Like the chips, you know, like Highway Patrol sunglasses at, and the fucking black tank top or whatever. Like, why aren't we getting that? He's wearing like a blue jersey, regular pants. Like he just showed up off the street to sing, and then he's gonna go back to, I don't know, the bar somewhere. You know, he doesn't look metal, is what I'm saying. He just looks like a dude.
Yeah.
Mike Patton still got grit. Whatever, dude. Tired of you Mike Pattonites. Sam Devon.
No.
Huh? All right.
I've got to get off. See you all later, guys. Take care.
Yep. Have a good one. Go watch Spider-Man.
All right, I will do.
All right. Sam Devinson for 5. I'm sure you enjoyed He-Man, Liam. Right in your Castle Grayskull playset. How was that for Australian?
What's going on with Liam?
I don't know. Look, man, he's out there.
Every time I turn on YouTube, all I see is somebody EFAP him. I just click off. Like, I can't keep up with it. It's
He's out there beating people up, and they're beating him up, and I think it's just a lot of back and forth stuff.
It's like at some point, it's like I'll just wait till next season. You know, I don't even, and then I'm like, and then when next season comes on, I'll be like, yeah, I didn't watch the last season.
JD Kirby said he's popular like me.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am with this whole thing. It's like, yeah, I think I'll wait till the next season, and then I'll see what people say about it. And then people are like, hey, yeah, you should watch that shit going on. And I'm like, yeah, man, I didn't watch the last season, so I'll think about it.
Liam says it's all one-sided.
Who?
Liam. He said it's all one-sided. He said he's the aggressor and they're the victim. I think that's what he's saying. Is that what he's saying?
Well, at least
he's like, no, it's all me.
Yeah.
I'm on the war path, taking names this month.
At least you're coming clean about it, Liam.
Yeah. Did Leto revoice Skeletor? Has Leto ever been in a hit film? No, like, well, yeah. I mean, what's a hit? I don't know. He was in that Blade Runner 49. Was that a hit film?
I don't know. I mean, I liked it, but I don't really remember it being considered a hit. Like, but to be honest, like, I didn't pay attention to the box office on it. I didn't.
What do you think was going on behind the scenes when he was doing Tron Ares? Because that wasn't too far removed from He-Man. Like, you think fucking what are Disney's just like, oh fuck. You think they underpromoted, tried to let that thing just get out and get out?
There's something really fucked up about Tron. So I was all about that Tron movie because I liked the last one a lot. Like, I think the last one is like, there's about a solid, like, if you pop in the Tron Legacy, if you pop in Tron Legacy and you play up until the main character leaves the arena, it is perfect pacing. Like, perfect build up, introduction of the character, getting pulled into the world, introducing the reader or the viewers to the concept of the gaming world, and everything's like timed perfectly. And the director went on to do like that Tom Cruise movie Oblivion and shit. But I was psyched for Tron Ares, and then one day I just heard it had nothing to do with the last movie, and I never watched it. Like I still to this day have never watched it, and it's like I don't know if I will. They said it has Jeff Bridges in it, but it's technically all the characters they set up in the last movie they just drop, like they don't make reference to them or anything.
Yeah, even the son.
Yeah, like from my understanding, they just let all that go.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I thought is it Legacy? Yeah, I thought that was okay.
It's not perfect. It could have been a lot more. Like you could tell they were setting it up like that. They had the Scarecrow guy, the Gillian, whatever fucking dude. You know, he was in it to play like obviously a big bad guy in the next movie. And then it just got derailed because Disney bought Marvel. So they were just like, we don't need to do Tron because now we have the Marvel superheroes. And that's kind of the death of that franchise. And I don't know.
I've heard you mention being put in Liam's Death Note book for a couple times. I think that we've been streaming. But I didn't really know the context. Is that, and I saw it could have been an edited clip. I don't fucking know. But it was me talking about you using Liam's voice. Is that why he put you in a Death Note?
It was actually Steve Irwin's voice, legally distinct from Liam Gray.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, is that why he put you in the Death Note?
I have permission, from some Australian somewhere to use. I guess it was, I mean, the chest pains, they're there. I'm trying to live with it until I don't. That's the way that's how I'm treating it day by day. I figure I'll live with the chest pains I'm having until the day I don't.
Yeah. Anyways, I saw this thing and I'm just like, Liam is a showman. Yeah. You might not like Liam, but at least from the clip that I saw where he writes you in like smugly in a Death Note, I was like, this guy's good, man. Like, he's good.
Well, here's the sad part about it is he says he spelled my name wrong in the chat, which is premeditated murder.
Hold up. No, that doesn't work. I don't think anybody would die in that scenario, Liam. The Death Note has rules. And when you write the person's name, as I recall, you must also visualize their face. So unless that other person had Shane's face as well, that person should be alive and well, and Shane, the order to kill would be wiped out.
Well, here's how it got fucked up. After he wrote that, if you'll share my screen, John, Shane Davis dropped dead 2026. He lived in Phoenix, Arizona. Shane Davis, a celebrated swimming champion and longtime resident of Arizona, died mysteriously by drowning.
There you go. John knows Death Note colored me fucking shot. Guys, I've talked about how much I love that show numerous times for years. 4 years I've talked about Death Note. I watched it probably a couple times from front to back. But don't ask me like trivia questions. I'll be like, huh? What?
Yeah.
I think the first episode is so good. Just in that, like the corruption, the immediate corruption of basically an innocent given power. I was like, it just felt real. I'm like, definitely. Like all people that think they're really good people with ultimate power just dropping in their lap, almost literally.
I got a question. I got a real question for Liam. If you're
God damn it, can I talk about Death Note?
No,
Can you just let me
no, 'cause
finish my
you brought
spiel
him
on
up, because you
Death
brought him
Note?
up, and now he's talking about writing my name in the fucking Death Note and all this shit. You guys, you're
All
bringing
right,
him.
nobody wants to hear what I had to say about Death Note. Go ahead.
Well, what are you talking? Did you bring it up to talk about Liam, or did you bring it up to talk about Death Note? Was the whole point of bringing up this attempt at
Oh my
killing me
God, Shane!
talk
It
about
can't.
this
It
thing in your
can't.
love
It
Death
can't
Note, or
be a conversation, Shane. I mean, what is this? Like, yeah, okay, all right. Go ahead, Shane. Nobody wants me to talk about that.
Note and how much it means? Just go ahead. On at my expense. You know, I paid for the meal. You know, I'm dying. I got
Jesus
my chest
Christ.
pains over here. Go ahead, make it about.
No, go ahead.
No,
Look, you should be rest assured that you're alive and well because Liam didn't know how to use. Well, now you should probably be fearing for your life because now he knows how to use the Death Note.
Yeah.
So now you're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, Liam's gonna. You're gonna send me the Death Note when you're done with it. Ooh. What names could I write in the Death Note?
Anyways, Liam, honest question. Why don't you just get on the stream with Cynic rather than do these videos that are back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth? Because I can't watch them all.
Why doesn't Cynic get on a stream with Liam? Why can't
don't
Liam
both of
benefit?
you? Yeah, both of you. Just both of you do it.
Maybe they don't like each other.
Yeah, well, I don't. There's a lot of people I don't like, but I don't do call out videos 7 days a week.
Liam's doing call out videos 7 days a
It's
week,
kind of
or
like that.
Cynic? Who's calling out the most? If we were to add up the call outs, who's calling out the most?
It does well. At some point, it's not like one of these Hackville and McCoy things where it's like who started it. It's just like it's going.
Who started?
I don't know. You may never know.
Oh, okay.
It might be that owl wondering how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. The world may never know. You know, but
I'm not. Liam said he's not doing videos back and forth, which is why lol.
I don't know, Liam, about that. You seem to answer a lot of people in video, so I'm going to kind of call bullshit on that, like, buddy. Like, I'm calling bullshit on that.
Wow, putting your foot down.
It just don't. You can say that, but that's and I know, and anybody that's
what do I know?
Well, anybody he knows, not you, him. He knows that's not true. He responds to people on YouTube all the time. Like it, so like that, so it's like if you guys are just going to respond to one another, just get on the goddamn stream together.
Yeah, maybe they don't want to. I mean, what does it really matter if they get on the same stream? I mean, they're going to fight, right?
For someone who doesn't know my show, you seem to know a lot. Yeah, people send clips around. Yeah, I see them.
It's true. A lot of clips go around about Liam. Probably more about Liam, really. I don't know if I've really seen much on the Cynic stuff or whatever.
Liam, I just
said I'm not responding
to Dan Lawless the other day or the other night.
Well, Dan's a different show, though, right? I mean, isn't he on like a Katie Did? Is he a Katie Did regular or?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know, but it's like, it's the same rhythm. It's like just get on the stream together and talk it out rather than drag it the fuck out and make it ungoddamn watchable for anybody.
Oh.
Like, I can't watch this shit. It's too many episodes. Just consolidate this shit into one fucking stream for me, please. I'm not telling you to get along with these people. I'm telling you to get, just get in one fucking place and have it out.
You want blood.
I mean, this is like, it's almost undigestible. Is what I'm saying. And then Liam goes, well, you don't understand. You should understand. It's undigestible. It's for somebody to understand. There are only so many hours in the day, and nobody can dedicate that much time to it to give it a fair assessment. I mean, you're talking like, 5-hour live streams, and then this guy has a 5-hour live stream, and then you respond to this, and it's like for me to understand what you're responding to, it's like, and then the context of anything, it's like, holy fuck. It's like you guys should just get on send me the link, Shane. It ain't my job to send you the link. It ain't my stream.
What? Liam wants the link?
He's telling
Yeah,
me.
if we get Liam in here, then I gotta let Cynic in here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be fucking ground zero for this stuff.
Hey, Liam.
But I guess in the sake of your argument, though, like maybe I should just send him a link so you guys can hash it out. I mean,
No, last time he said fuck off. He told me to fuck off. There ain't nothing to for me and him to hash out. I'm just saying whoever he's responding to, you guys, and that goes for them too. I'm not just angling this at Liam. It's like whoever it is that's tangling it up, whether it be him and Katie, him and Cynic, it's like it would be
him and you
on everybody if you two just got together on the stream and just screamed at one another.
I don't know. I mean, I guess in terms of entertainment for, I don't know, third parties, I guess, more exciting. I don't know. Maybe neither of these guys want to be put through that. I don't know. Liam said he's not responding to them.
I literally watched him respond to something Dan.
Well, he might be saying now. Well, Dan Lawless isn't those guys, right?
No, but he goes through.
Is he on their show? Is he like part of their show?
I promise you, Liam. Well, he's on Katie's. I promise you, Liam will do a response video to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fair. Yeah, Katie, because Katie is someone that Liam also has a problem with, right? Like, he struck down Katie's channel, and he didn't strike down Cynic.
Hey, Liam, let me ask you a question. How did I end up in a Death Note? You were responding to a video.
Dan isn't one of them, is he? Or is he? Ooh.
What's even the point? I'm saying it's more digestible to everybody rather than everybody's attention being drugged to this stream and that stream. Fucking knuckleheads would get together on one goddamn stream and have it out and already move the fuck on. Because I'm not tuning into any of it. I just kind of, I just see streaks of light flashing by. I'm like, I don't even understand this shit.
JD Kirby said, I think if John mediated it, we'd have a result. Yeah, it'd be me at ground zero, and then I get all these guys talk about how I'm fucking full of shit.
Liam said, did you steal my voice to promote your book, Shane? No, Steve Irwin's voice was used, Liam. I don't know. Like,
Liam says, they won't move on. I make them too much money. Yeah, as an outside observer who doesn't watch any of this stuff, my impression is that those guys do make a lot of videos about Liam. So they are probably making a lot of money on that. Is that fair? Or Liam's a rock star. He's a rock star, man.
Unintelligent Design says, don't be a child. Liam, did you not ask me to draw? You wanted to draw 232 on the cover of Dino King so you could sell more copies?
Dino King, members only this week, guys. Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Review.
How about this, Liam? Don't call me a child when you're asking to draw my character on the cover of your book.
Other people are calling Liam the child. Look, there's good people on both sides. Good people on both sides is how I feel.
Yeah, I did say no, Liam. Why do you think I said no? Because of stuff like this.
You said, and I didn't make a big deal of it.
Yeah, you went out there and you told everybody that I responded to you. You went out there and put our private conversation on Front Street, and you went on stream and you said that I was the only person that showed you any respect and that you came to me in private, and you put our private conversation public.
Texas Mofo says, wow, John, wow. Our leader, Donald Trump, said the exact same thing. Good
It
people
was
on both
for
sides.
Kings United. No, it was not for Kings United.
Valdez D. Frank, member for 6 months. There's no point arguing with a leer that fabricates his own reality and lies about it. Liam has several loose screws, a loony tool with a short fuse. Says Valdez. I disavow everything that Valdez D. Frank said.
I actually like Liam. So
I like Liam. I like Katie. I don't really know those cynic people, but I like them too, I guess. I don't know. I don't have reason not to like them, I guess. I don't know.
I guess I'm wrong. It was for the COMICSGATE Kings United to request permission to feature one of your characters on the cover. Yeah. Is that project even a go anymore?
What?
I don't know. I think it is a Kings United thing.
Kings United. Oh, that's the one where everyone's supposed to draw 3 pages or something like that.
I did the pinup book. My piece is done.
Yeah, that's good. My piece is done too. It's the cover.
I don't know if that thing's coming along. I think Matt's I think he's going to be putting that up on Back Me Bro, actually.
He has a deadline. He has a deadline in, I think 2 weeks or something. Was it the 16th?
Yeah, but he's got to raise money for it. That's what I'm saying. We're putting we'll put him in to get the campaign up on Back Me Bro. I think he's running I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's putting the other stuff that was on the Fund My Comic or if it's just a campaign for that book. I have no idea.
But that'll be all right. I'll give him something to promote over there. We're on Back Me Bro along with Starlight Cats.
Go over here, check it out. Merlion Rising. Go, grab a copy. It's endorsed by Steve Irwin.
Grab it by the pussy because they're
grab
cats.
it by the pussy. Rewards. You can get a challenge coin. This is funding for a whole new crowdfunding platform. Okay, all the funds from this campaign are helping me and Yanzi put money back into our account because this thing wasn't free. This thing wasn't cheap. We had to hire some help, and that money came from our personal savings account. So the any profits from this campaign are going back into our savings account to replenish that. And thank you for that. So we have this Starlight Cats copy that has 16 extra pages in it. So make sure to grab that. We have a 9 Lives Comics catch-up pack you can grab. We also have a 9 Lives Comics t-shirt. Again, some of these things are specific to people. You've already bought the books. You're like, Shane, I've already got all these books because there's nothing really new in this campaign. So help out with a t-shirt, get a pint glass. This is new. And maybe you missed out on the trade collection of Inglorious Rex 1 and 2, the Master Racer, or the original Starlight Cats Volume 1 cover. This does not have the 16 pages. This was an exclusive cover that was only on the Indiegogo campaign, the Merlion cover. This was never even sold on 9 Lives Comics store. So the only way to get this cover was to have bought the original Indiegogo. We have like 1 case of these in our garage. All of these bottom items will ship out immediately after we're done with fulfillment on Inglorious Rex 3, which we're putting books out now. That's the thing, John. We got our books in. They look good.
Beautiful thing. So all these are going to get shipped out pretty quick to all you guys. Go grab a copy. Grab 2. Why not? Make history. First campaign over there on Back Me Bro. And go get
homepage. If you look on the homepage too, guys, you'll notice there's a sign up for another campaign. I think Graham Nolan. I don't know if anybody else is doing signups, but we have at least 2 other campaigns lined up. Ethan's got his campaign, and then Billy's got a she campaign.
Oh, when are those launching?
They're on the calendar, in that room somewhere. I'm not really keeping up with it. It's on the calendar. I think Ethan's is at the end of this month, and Billy's is in September. Graham is also this
September?
month. No,
August.
Maybe September. Maybe it's September. They're both in September, I think. Billy and
Graham.
Ethan's first, then they're both in September. I'm at the end.
Billy Graham.
Yeah, I'm at the end of September with Rex 4. So I'm working on the cover now. I got most of the covers done. I'm just doing the main cover now. And I got trailers, man. I got trailers put together. I got 3 animated trailers put together. Did I take Beowulf's wrench away? Yes, because he told me to, and then I gave it back to him.
I thought about working on a trailer tonight. I thought about it. I was like, yeah, maybe I should do a trailer. Z-Rex gifted 5 mail-in memberships. Thank you very much for that, Z-Rex. Guys, members only stream this Tuesday. We're going to do we always do comic book reviews. We are comic book fans here, so we're going to do some comic book reviews. We're going to read Liam Gray's Dino. We're not going to read it. I'll pre-read it. We're going to review Liam Gray's Dino King. The book that Ethan Van Sciver said was the best written book that he's ever read. I don't know if he said ever read, but I think out of CG. So he's saying it's better than Godlike, which is the #1 written book in all of CG, 3 years running now. He said it's better than anything he's written. And he said it's better than anything Mike Barron has written. And Mike Barron is, an actual writer. Look at Liam. Liam trying to make me give a good review. Hope you like it, Malin. You're going to murder me on the list. Oh, dude, don't. Oh, man. I might. Mark Polton. Universal's, guys, you can go out there, fund my comic. Mods, drop a link for that. I was on his stream wasn't like Friday, I think. Friday. I was on Mark Polton's stream Friday promoting the Universals book. This is a book I did like 15 years ago. It was for a restaurant. But there's like 50, I don't know. I think he said like 50 pages of my artwork. So, from back then, it was inked because they didn't have the high res files. So they had the JPEGs and they blew the JPEGs up. And then Chris Graves inked some and Don Draws inked some. But anyways, it's over there. But while he was showing some of the art on screen, you guys know how I am about lettering. Like, I'm fucking stupid about them. And he showed me a lettered page. He's showing everybody a lettered page. He was rubbing it in my nose. Like, look at this lettered page. And there was a balloon connector, a little bridge between balloons, word balloons. And it was going from the very top of the panel all the way over a figure and all the way to the bottom of the panel. And I said, that connector has to go. You just put another tail down there and it won't be going over the entire figure. I mean, it looks like someone had drawn it. Like, in my mind, I see a figure that's drawn and then it looks like someone put like a scratch right over top of it. It's like, and anyways, I had to point that out. And he's like, I like it. And I'm like, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Anyways, like, go ahead, Shane.
That sucks. That you and Mark are fighting over a pointer on a balloon.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's the connector. When you have, the bridge thing, it's not the actual tail. It's that this thing is going all the way from the top of the panel.
No, I hear you, man.
Bottom. Yeah,
I hear you. I need to come in with my bro pin and try to build another connector between you and Mark.
Yeah. Well, we can heal as soon as he fixes it.
As soon as he
I'm going to try to find it. I'm going to try to find it. Someone said, well, having a visual would help. All right, I'll try to find it. Universal's Initiative book from my comic. And let's see. Maybe he fixed it already. Nope, he didn't. Present.
All
Share
right, so I
screen.
found the calendar.
All right, hold on 1 second, Shane. Shane doesn't care about my topics.
Well, you asked about this goddamn calendar, and you keep asking, and I did the research for you. So what do
Thank
you
you.
want? Dog, go fetch, and I
We'll
fucking
pull it up here in just a second,
No,
Shane.
I'm
See
not-
that connector there in panel 1? See how it goes right over the figure? Like, why wouldn't you just have a small tail on that last balloon pointing up? It's insane. It's psychotic, Shane. Tex Murphy is wrong. Says kind of. Why would you kind of like that? What's wrong with you? The idea is to get the stuff out of the way, not to point out the fact that, hey, there's art here, but look at this long bridge going over the main character. It's 100% wrong. It's not even like questionable. Like, it's just wrong. Anyways, there we go. Now you've seen it. All right. Shane, go ahead and share the calendar. He's working on it. Yeah, it's 100% distracting, Mariloth. Yeah.
What's
Yes,
distracting?
unnecessary.
The fucking breach? Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you going to work on the trailer? You said you thought about working on the trailer. What were you thinking about?
Godlike 2, Second Chance campaign.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, maybe I'll work on that trailer. Just thinking about it. Looks like it's going to be busy over there for a bit. We got September getting hammered, and then 30 days, and then 30 days. And that's November. You know? Anyway, good move, John. Well, thank you, JD Kirby. All right, let's see the calendar.
At the end of the stream, I can hang back. I'll go over the calendar with you.
Oh, you didn't want to pull it up? Oh, I thought you wanted to pull it up.
It's not a public calendar.
Oh, well,
Because any of these things could change. And some of these guys haven't announced it. So why would I share that publicly?
oh, because I thought that's what you were doing.
Imagine John Malin says, Shane, I'm launching so-and-so on
Shane-
so-and-so day. And then Ethan's like, hey, pull up that calendar. And then Ethan's like, can you share that screen? I'd be like, yeah, let me just pull that right up because I'm sure.
Man, I think everybody was under the impression you were going to share it.
No.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what everybody's committed to public facing.
Oh. Huh. China would have released AI instead of COVID.
What?
Hmm.
Dude, what if COVID was just a viral form of AI?
What?
No, seriously, what if COVID was just a viral form of AI? It was just like AI, but in your lungs.
It was in my lungs when it was killing me, Shane. And I wasn't getting the internet from it.
They're like stupid shit. No, think about it. The only reason it was killing us is because we couldn't process it.
Yeah. That would be cool. That would be cool if you could get kind of like cyborged AI. So like if you wanted to be able to upload kind of, I don't know, your consciousness or just be able to think, about something, then you get like that heads up display in your eyeballs. But if all that computer, instead of being surgically implanted or having to have your eyeballs removed and replaced or whatever, if you could just breathe in a computer,
Yeah, that
That'd be
was
kind of
COVID.
cool.
That's what I'm saying. That's COVID. And you want to know the
No,
reason?
it didn't. Shane, it didn't do any of that stuff. It just made you sick.
No, well, the reason it made us sick is we didn't have the RAM to process it.
Oh, some people did. Now
Some people had the extra memory, and some of us didn't. You know, the stupid people lived. If you notice, the stupid people, stupid. John, the stupid people.
Say it. Say it.
The stupid people had the extra storage space. They had the memory.
Oh yeah. You know when I was in the hospital? You know when I was in the hospital with COVID, Shane? I talked like, who was that? RFK Jr.
Yeah.
That was my voice when I was in the hospital. And I at one point I told the nurse, I'm like, I don't normally talk like this. And she's like, you don't?
Yeah. And
like, it was fucked up.
Told her that. She was interested before, but now.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like up and down, and it was just fucking weird.
Liam, if you're taking off, you have a good one, buddy.
Have a good night, Liam. We appreciate you when you do good. Z-Rex for 10. Who was it who said orange is the color of insanity? It tracks. Oh, is that against Liam?
No,
Main Struck Happy. What's
ahead.
that? No, go ahead. Go ahead, Shay.
No, never mind.
Main Struck Happy Davis for 2. Cyborg Digital Virus was the deceased storyline.
Yeah, they did this stupid zombie thing at DC, and it was a 1 month event, but it blew up. Like idiots didn't know DC versus zombies would be a big thing, and they needed it's like Batman and people cutting through zombies. It's like, but they didn't want to commit to actual zombies, so they wanted their DC version of zombies.
Oh, DC, deceased.
DC's.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the pun on the name. Yeah. Oh yeah, that comic. Yeah, man, that thing was like a standalone book, and nobody was paying attention to. And then it sold really well when it first released. And then DC's like, yeah, we got to make it an ongoing. It started off as like a mini, and they're like, we got to pump this thing up to be more issues. I think it was supposed to only be 3 issues, and they pumped it up to be 5.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. Kind of rings a bell. Maybe if I saw an image. Who was drawing it? Or were there multiple people drawing it?
No, multiple people, but the original artist, I think, Trevor Hairshine, which is a guy I actually liked. I think he was an old Marvel Young Gun. Guy had this scratchy Brian Hitch look to him. I want to say he was like maybe Scottish. He never really went anywhere, though. But he worked on some Ultimate stuff.
Huh. Yeah, I know the name, but I can't visualize.
It up. I could be making that shit up.
Slacker said that comic went long.
Well, yeah, but it was originally only supposed to be like 3 issues. Like that's the thing. It's like or something, and then they saw people order the shit out of it. Here's why it's so stupid. Because Marvel made a shit ton of money with Marvel Zombies. The only reason they ever stopped making money on Marvel Zombies because they would do one miniseries after another is Disney bought Marvel, and literally the Mickey Mouse said, we don't like you drawing images of dead Spider-Man. That was the reason. So they did a Marvel Zombies where they couldn't use Captain America, Spider-Man, any major Marvel characters like Howard the Duck and some Mort characters. Like that's so when DC comes up to bat and they're like, hey, we're going to do DC versus zombies, it's like, that's going to sell. Walking Dead still on the book still selling, that's going to make money. Nobody at DC is like, yeah, whatever.
Zombies were hot. Red hot.
Yeah, but DC was like too fucking stupid. Like it was like they had no foresight. But that's how DC would work. It'd be these weird little projects like that were left untouched, and they were self-contained, that were big hits.
Fart Badge says zombies became a tired horror genre. Well, I think the thing with doing these zombie things is like the same thing, like why Walking Dead is likely successful is that, you know, when you just do a zombie story, you know, it's like, and then it ends, it's like, you know, I kind of want this thing to be going on to the end of time. I want to follow these survivors further along than the movie allows. So if you're doing it in comic book form and it's going to be like a mini series or whatever, maxi series, whatever, you know, it's going to run a certain amount of time, then it's over. And you know it's going to be over. But Walking Dead keeps it going. It's 28 days later in Kentucky, I think, and it just keeps going. So it gives you what you want. And I think that's why it was so successful. They had no foreskin. Shane Davis, probably. Needs a twist. Walking Dead was pitched with a twist. It was supposed to be revealed to be aliens. So that's what Robert Kirkman had to tell Image to get it published. And then after it started taking off, they're like, when are you going to reveal the aliens? And he's like, I'm not. I made that up. So, and I don't know how he ended it. I don't think he ever showed anything like, oh, it was because of, you know, this place in China, Wuhan. Deceased, 216 pages, DC Compact Comic, $8.99. Zombies Need a Korean Touch. Yeah, I mean, Creed's been doing all right. They've done all right on those horror. I was so close to buying Backrooms today. I was just like, I was just bored. Which is probably why I ended up going to watch Spider-Man, because I'm just like, you know. I think I was also fighting off a little of that casino itch. After you win big, Shane, you want to go back. You want to hear how my casino trip went?
Not really.
All right, let me tell you. So I went to the blackjack table with $400, 400 smackaroos, and I told myself I'm going to have a minimum bet of $25 chips. Even though I did get 105s, but that's just if I want a tip or, you know, if I want to get a drink. I didn't end up getting any drinks. I just drank coffee. Shane, I wasn't drinking any beer because I was there for business. Yeah. So, and I tell myself, all right, well, my goal today is to hit $250 and walk away. So I got 400. So I want to leave with 250 on top of that. So $650 is my goal. So I played. It went well. I probably played about an hour. A lot of times, like, you know, you can do pretty well in the first hour. And when I ended, I actually had, just by whatever circumstance, $300 profit. So instead of $650, I had $700, Shane. I almost doubled my money on accident. Shane. Just it was so easy for me to make that money. So I'm like, all right, guys. I tell everybody, you know, the boys at the table, I'm like, all right, boys. You know, Papa's got to go. Papa John's got to go. Made my money. This was my goal. This is what I said. I'm not going to fuck around. I'm just going to take my money and walk.
Wow.
So I got up from that table, Shane, with $700. And then I ran like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. I ran to go find Faye so I could tell her about my kill, my exploitation of the casino. $300. 300 smackaroos. So anyway, she was excited. She was happy for me. But we had only been there for about an hour. And she wanted to play slots. So I didn't want to play with any of my money. So I stood in a line because this casino is fucking retarded. I stood in a line for about 30 minutes so I could get to talk to somebody about free bet. And if I had any free bet, because I wanted to use house money. I haven't been to this casino in a while. I got nothing for free bet. Nothing. And like free play for slots, I got like $1. I'm like, what? So anyways, go back. Tell Faye that we walk to the bakery. We go to the bakery.
Hey, John, just say you want some money for fuck's sake. Holy shit, man.
I'm not done.
Just explain to John.
I'm letting people know that time
John,
is a passage of time, Shane.
John, can you tell me about the pattern on the carpet of the floor you were walking over?
Yeah, it's like, pointy arrows. So we walk to the car because we go to the bakery or the deli or we go bakery. I don't know what, a cake, donut. I don't fucking know. But, we have, it was like a little cake thing. So we share this little cake thing. It's a little mini cake thing. And, but there's another, you get two of them. You might be hungry later. You get two of them. So we're like, yeah, let's just go drop it off at the car. It's raining outside. It's okay. The car's at the furthest point from the front door. Like you got to walk all the way through the parking lot. We put it in there. And then we're like, you know what? We're going to play a little more.
Wow.
We're going to play a little more.
Living on the edge.
Yeah. So Shane, when I cashed out, when I colored up for my $700, they gave me a $500 chip and two $100 chips. And I hand those to Faye. I go, hold on to these two $100. I say, hold on to those.
You want to know why you said that? So when you're dead and in your coffin, she can put one on each eye to pay Tyrion to take you across the river Styx.
That's true. That's the cost of the voyage. So I got a $500 chip. And it took me like 30 minutes to sit down at the first table because this casino is just packed. Like Dwight Yoakam is fucking there, I guess, that night, Saturday night. So it's just packed. They don't have enough dealers, and I over here I'm saying they're not getting more dealers until 6:00, which it's like 4:30. So, anyways, it took me about 20 minutes to luckily slide in on another table right when this large black lady was leaving. So I got to sit in her sweaty seat. Table minimum on both tables that I played at were 15. So now like an hour's gone by since I won the money. I'm back at a new table. I got that $500 chip. I said, give me $400 in $25 chips and give me $100 in fives. That's for tips and if I want to have a drink or anything like that, Shane. So they give that to me. And let me tell you what, Shane, I felt like for about an hour, like I felt like I was getting my ass handed to me. I was down $200. Then I'm up 100. Now I'm down 50. I make my way back to even. I'm like, oh, sweet. I'm back to even. Then I'm down $200. Now, keep in mind, I'm using $25 chips. And it just gets to the point, man, where people at the table are feeling bad for me because I'm just having I haven't had a good hand. Like, I don't have anything that I can split. I'm not able to double down anything. People are like, this guy over here is
are you dragging this story out so Ethan clicks the link and it goes
bleeding cash, Shane, is how I felt. But I don't believe I was ever below 200. Like I never lost more than $200. So like an hour of me just fighting for my life, because I'm like, I just want Faye to have more time to play. And I'm like, hey, I would have been happy with just that 300, but I got to go. I can't hang out at the casino and not fucking gamble. You know what I mean? Like if I got to wait I'm going to play. So I'm playing. And break even is okay. I don't have to win. I'm up 300. Face holding out at 200, so we're golden walking out the door with at least something. Yeah, so I can go to hell. So I can go to Tartarus. And then all of a sudden, Shane, I get like 2 aces.
Yeah.
And the dealer's got whatever he's got. I don't even remember. But you always split aces and 8s.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, I got to split these. And I think I had like a $50 bet out. So 2 $25 chips. It's not uncommon. You know, if I win a couple hands, I'll put another chip on there and build my bet up for the next hand. So anyways, I got 2 aces. I say, all right, let's split those. It's a little pricey for me, but okay. So it's 50 and now 50. Then I get dealt another ace. I go, can you resplit these? They're like, yep. So I put another 50 up. I got 3 aces. Then I got a hit. You know, okay, hit, you know, whatever. Or well, they just give you 1 card on an ace. Like you don't get, you know, hey, can I get a card after that? So they flip it. And it's like ace, I don't know, ace 2, ace this, ace that, whatever the fuck it was. And at the end of the day, I lost one. I think I pushed on another one. And then I got the last one, which I think ended up being a ace and a 10. I don't think the payout is as a blackjack, though. I think just as a win. So anyways, that was the first sign of life. I was like, hey, I finally had a hand that I could do something with. It wasn't a win, like, oh, I won. I mean, just whatever. It's kind of break even, right? I lost a hand, pushed, and I won a hand. So it was break even. Sign of life. And now all of a sudden, Shane, it just starts to happen. Like all those losses, like incalculable. Like everybody was like, how can this guy lose this much and not win? Now the tables have turned. And I can't fucking lose, Shane. I'm betting, I'm stacking, I'm winning, I'm doubling down, I'm making that money. It's just going up, and now everybody's starting to take notice. It's getting a little louder. Everybody's getting more excited. They're like, oh, that loser, look at him. He's fucking kicking ass. Shane, I was tearing it the fuck up.
Yeah, man.
And I did for the first time, and I've never done this before. The table minimum was $15. The table maximum was $300. So I got to the point where I'm like, hey, I'm actually up, like, good. I'm up, I don't know. I turned 500 into, I don't know, $800, maybe $900. And now I'm just like, well, let's get crazy. Let's get a little crazy. So I go and I put 300 down, table max. I've never done a table max before, Shane, because I was just killing it. I'm like, I could lose this $300 and walk away. Oh, and you bet 300, didn't you? Yes, I did. Billy Bond. Yes, I did. I bet $300. And you know what, Shane?
I don't know.
I won.
Congratulations.
I just made in like 15 seconds $300. And I can't bet anymore because that's the table max. So I say, let it ride. Let's just go again. Let's go again. Let's do it again. What do I got to fuck with? I win again, Shane, at $300.
Boom.
Shane, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
the last hand, which might have been the following hand. It might have been the following hand. But I'm like, I mean, literally, this is the last hand in the shoe. So we've gone through all the cards except for one last hand. And I'm like, I got 300 up there. Let's let it ride. The last hand at $300, Shane, I lost. And I got up and I wished everybody good luck. I colored up all my money. 1,700 something. I think it was $1,787.50 was my total winnings. And I went in there that day with only $400. And Shane, if I hadn't bet that last $300, you know where that would have put me? $2,000. I would have walked away with $2,000. If I had won that hand, it would have put me at like $2,300, Shane. I killed it. And when I got up, because everybody is trying to sit because there's a concert, there's shortage of dealers, there's this lady ready to slide right in where I'm sliding out of my seat. And I go, what did I say to her? I go, she's got like a little smile on her face. I go, watch out, that seat's red hot. And she's like, I know. She's
crazy.
excited. She was, and she felt gifted to sit in my seat, which was on fire. On fire, Shane. Like I was a king among men. Oh, and then because everyone's like, woo, a lot of hooting and hollering when I'm winning these hands. Oh, and one of the ladies at the table across from me says, as I'm getting up and walking, she goes, thanks for the entertainment, because the bets were crazy and everybody was watching what I was doing. I was a rock star. And then when I found Faye, well, first of all, I played it off like I didn't have any money. And I said, can I get those 2 100s back? And she's like, why? I'm like, I was acting, Shane. I said, because I can win it back. So I can win it all back with the $200.
Testing the boundaries of your relationship.
Yeah.
Like you want to know, like, yeah.
So anyway, she kind of regrettably hands them back to me, and then I reach in my pocket and I throw all those chips down on the table, and it's like 500, some hundreds. I don't know, whatever the hell else I had. Maybe 500. I don't know. A lot of money right there. And then she said, were you part of all that yelling? And people in the casino heard us from all the yelling we were doing. And she's like, was that for you? I'm like, yeah, that was for your man, baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
People were living vicariously through me. I swear to God, like I was sitting there and it was stupid. I was pulling back chips, Shane. Like you ever see those poker tournaments?
Yeah. Let me guess. When you were leaving the casino, there was like some like little kid with not a hair on his head asking you to sign his baseball, really skinny. Yeah.
Anyways, you ever see those poker games where the guys are reaching, maybe in the movies, they're reaching out, they're pulling all those chips back?
Yeah.
That was me. That was me, man. Pulling all these chips back and delaying the game because I had to stack them all up and count them and see what I had. I see why John gets along with it. What are you talking about, Texas mofo? It was incredible. And so now I'm looking forward to getting back out there. And I was fighting it off today. I'm like, I got the itch to go back to a casino. I cashed it all out. I don't have it in chip form. I cashed it all out because I'm not going to that casino enough. So I'll go to this other one, which is a shorter distance. Say JD Kirby said, thank you, John. I needed that. Yeah, see, he loved it. Look, people that are into like a little bit of gambling, they just watch that like a movie. Better than Spider-Man. Thank you, Faust Fury. Appreciate you. It was great, man. And then Faye was happy as shit when, she saw me drop all those chips down on the table. Like, hell yeah. I wish Ethan was here. He'd appreciate it.
Yeah, man, I don't gamble. None of this means anything to me. I'm sorry, man.
Shane, I don't box, but when I watched Rocky, I understood it.
I don't know, man. Anxiety this shit causes me anxiety. It does. Just hearing it causes me anxiety. I don't know. Like there's a reason I don't gamble. It's just this shit is nerve-wracking. Hell, I mean, if I would never go back to Atlantic City if it wasn't for the Fans Fest. It's a goddamn shithole. I have no interest at all in gambling. It's just me. So you're gonna go, why don't you like it? It's like the shit just sound like that was like dental work. Hearing that story to me is like going to the dentist. I swear to God. I'm sure somebody in the chat loved it, and I'm happy for you.
A lot of people did. A lot of people loved it. And Ethan will love it when he hears it.
Yeah.
Good time. Good time. Like, it's not always like that, guys. It's not always like that. I get plenty of L's. But, dude, I could not lose, man. Could not lose. 2 tables, and I had 1 hour break in between. Roughly 1 hour break in between. Now I'm going to go back to a different casino, probably this weekend.
Like, what a good pitch. Atlantic City is a show. Once you get out of the vicinity of the casino, it's you just hit the gas and get the fuck out. It's
unless you're hanging out with me. Guys, we're going to have a good time. Some of us are. Some of us are. I'm going to be at the banquet. Apparently, I got a table spot. I didn't even really want a table spot because I'm not really planning on doing anything there. Walking around the floor, talking to people at their booths. Don't really want a booth. But I guess maybe I'll bring something now because I feel like I should. But I'm not going to be there. I'll leave a signing time. I'll do like a 1 hour signing time. And then people can come up and get shit then. Are you going to be operating a booth, Shane?
I'm not even sure I'm going.
Oh yeah. The casino is literally built to keep you there. Yeah, that's what they say. We were there for a while, man. Like, I don't know if me and Faye together have been in a casino that long. And it was like an hour and a half drive to get there, an hour and a half. And then the way back, I was tired. I was just whooped. Falling asleep at the wheel. I didn't, but I'm feeling it. You know what I mean? I'm just drowsy. Invade and conquer the booths of your enemy. I don't think we have any enemies there. I don't know. I don't know. Other people do. I don't. I think everybody loves me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Shane might have some enemies. Wait, is Cynic one of your enemies, or Liam?
Sure, he's a little enemy. I'm not, giving him a full like a 0.5 status enemy roster. I gotta give him like a full chair or anything at the table of Legion of Doom. But
Slacker says I'm the normal one. You guys are all Fruit Loops.
Yeah. I don't, and I'm pretty sure I have a lot of enemies. Why do I have a lot of enemies? That part I think about it. I do. I wake up in the morning, my back hurts. I'm gonna take a nice hot soak, loosen up the back for the day. And I sit there and I pick at my belly button and I think to myself, why do people hate me? I do that every morning. And then I go to bed and I pick at my belly button. Probably somewhere in the middle, I probably picked at something else. But let's say I'm still picking at my belly button. I'm like, why do people hate me? Maybe Patrick TTP quit hating me. And then he pops up on the stream talking shit. And I'm like, oh, no, he still hates me.
Oh yeah, that was recent, wasn't it? Like there was a Patrick sighting. He's just like taking shots and
In the fucking
drive by,
dark. In the goddamn dark. It's
drive by
like,
shooting.
dude, I like. There's people I dislike in my life. I'm, going in my 50s pretty soon. I mean, like, I ain't going to pretend like I've never like, especially working in comics, I've never been like, hey, I hated Greg Rucka. Like, I fucking hated it. I worked with him once. I hated that motherfucker. And this is before identity politics and all that shit. I was like, I hate that fucker. Whenever a project would come up, stayed the fuck away from anything he was working on. Never wanted to work with the motherfucker. Never did. One and done. That was it. Did I hawk around him? Did I talk shit about him? No. I just, if his name popped up, I was like, I'm out. I don't understand these people. I don't understand these people because it's not the way normal people work. Normal people just, they hate something, they move the fuck on. That's it. Unless somebody's fucking with you or they're in your fucking lane, you just move the fuck on. I don't understand half these fucking people. I really don't.
Yeah. Gotta stop them somehow. Dog Backwards says, why don't dogs or cats have belly buttons? Yeah, I never thought about it. I guess they don't,
do.
huh? Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Huh. Guess I'll look for a belly button on Addie.
How in the fuck is anybody never petted a dog's stomach and seen the belly button? Like, that's the most, they're kind of like an outie. Like, they're not.
I think, I don't know. I think, I don't know, people just blank out a dog's underside. There's a lot of nipples on it, whatever, man. So you just don't think of it. You get a little belly rub, get out of there. I don't know. People hanging around the underside of a dog a lot.
Does anybody ever like groom their dog for ticks and shit or look for fleas? Yeah, like you.
Yeah, like the back or whatever, brush, I guess.
Right.
I was brushing out that monstrous cat the other day. Now
Yeah.
I think we've really connected now.
That's good. I'm glad you guys are getting on the same page.
Well, he had like a kind of knotted hair. Like I was petting him and I was like, hey, you got like a little knot there, buddy. So I got one of those like brushes, like a steel brush kind of thing. So I pet through him and I think he's digging it. But then I had to get scissors and I started snipping it up. Now my old cat, Chunk, that's how we bonded too. Chunk had gotten a bunch of like kind of matted little chunks of hair on her chest or like her front. I don't know what you call it. The low end of her neck, collarbone. I don't know. Is it collarbone? I don't fucking know. No. But I groomed her up, and then not like groomed her, but I groomed her up, and then after that she loved me. And now I think Buddy is, now that he's been groomed up, I think he's gonna love me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna I keep feeling little things on him, and then I pick at him, and he'll be 100% soon, and then I'll feel okay lifting him up or what. I don't even lift this cat up. I'm like, kind of horrific cat. Anyways, whatever. I don't know. He's all right. He's all right. Then we got the kittens. The kittens are doing great. Shane, thanks for asking. They're excited.
Making that shit up. I got a kitten and then you got a kitten. I think you're just fucking.
I got 2 of them.
Yeah, I think you're fucking with me. Like the odds are of you having 4 cats now because you had to
5.
Yeah, I just like there's something odd about this. I just think nobody has 5 cats. Like nobody.
Look, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, Shane, but as fate has decided, I have 5 cats now. I also didn't ever see myself as a person to own a wiener dog ever. Or like a pit bull, I'm not into pit bulls, not into wiener dogs. Like it's just not 2 dogs that I never really cared to have. Now look at me. I got I'm a dad. I'm a dad, Shane. I'm a dad to a wiener dog.
Pit bulls, people like they're good dogs, but they are I don't. People try to defend them, but they can be like any dog, aggressive. Like but
More so. I mean, it's like the black population, right? I mean, they're more prone
that's
to
not the problem with-
aggression.
That's yes and no. I don't think they're more aggressive than a normal dog. The problem with a pit bull is like their jaws lock up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, black people have like an extra muscle in their leg.
Yeah, they say that.
Anyways, I mean, I got a wiener dog now. I got 5 fucking cats. That's crazy. Yeah, someone said it was witchcraft. Yeah, that's too many. Too many. I'll deal with it. I'm not sure if Buddy is long for the world. Like he just
Not with
looks.
that attitude. I mean,
No, I'm just saying. I think he's a little beat up. I mean, God, look at that cat. Fucking one ugly cat. I don't want to say it too loud. I don't want him to hear me. But he UGLY. He ain't got no alibi. But he's also like feels really skinny. Like he's got a lot of hair, but like if you hold on to him, you're like, whoa, where's the body at? And then you feel like a bone sticking out somewhere. Faye isn't sure he has all his teeth. She's like, I think he's only got like 2 teeth, and we don't know. He hasn't gone to the vet yet with us. I mean, he's gone to the vet, just not with us yet. So we just took Addie to the vet by herself. We took the 2 kittens to the vet together. So now we got to get Buddy to the vet. So that, if they said, oh, he's got cancer in 3 weeks to live, I'd be like, that makes sense.
yeah. Well, Viking funeral and all that. Send him off.
Yeah. Oh, we'll probably cremate him. Yeah. But, he's kind of growing on me, I guess, a little bit. Now that we're bonding with the, the comb and the scissors, and dude, this cat makes noises all the time. Sounds like he's got allergies. I'll have to record him so everyone can experience it. Let's stick your finger up his ass to release the jaw lock. Oh, Shane, to the pit bull, not the black man. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think there's videos people have done that, but you're supposed to put a stick in between, or like wedge a stick in. There's a muscle you have to kind of get in between their jawbone and like the bottom and top jaw, and try to wedge in there and get it to release.
Yeah.
I've seen my brother have to do it with a pit bull before. It's kind of weird. Like the dog literally can't turn loose. It wants to, it can't.
Dog backwards said, one of my cats, Mars, has what's a 3K front leg? What does that mean? 3,000 front leg. What does that mean?
I have no idea, man. How in the fuck would I know? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. 3,000 front leg.
Shane, I saw like I don't know why this shit is popping up, but it's popping up for you. I guess I watched one video and now I gotta, it's every day. I don't know if it's part of a psyop or what. But this video popped up and it said something about the night sky. Are you getting anybody else getting these videos in your feed? I feel like probably are. But they're saying that the night sky, if stars are basically infinite, the night sky should be all white.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They say all starlight. And because you'd see all the stars. It'd be like the forest, like you're in a really thick forest and all you can see are trees. And that's how the night sky should look. But they had I never really thought about it because they're like, hey, all those dark patches between the stars, there's more stars there. And I was like, huh, yeah, I guess so. I mean, for the most part, I don't know. I can believe it, I guess. It makes a little sense. Okay. But they said that the reason you don't is because all that light, you will one day, I guess, all that light hasn't gotten here yet.
Yeah, it has to travel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyways, I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting, I guess. JD Kirby says stars aren't real. Yeah. I'm just saying, you know, I'm going with I'm living in the propaganda, guys. It's how you have to function as a flat earther when people are, you know, like, hey, consider this. So here I am considering. I'm just like, okay, if that was true, that would be interesting. Send Mike Patton the link. He's cool. No. No, thank you.
Mike Patton. Who's that?
Lead singer of Faith No More.
Oh.
Because everybody's got to like get on the Mike Patton bandwagon and act like he was like he's some big deal. You know, oh, he's got like an 8-octave vocal range. Like, I don't even know what that means. Shut the fuck up. You know? Oh, he's better than Anthony Kiedis. No, he's not. Who's got more hits? Anthony Kiedis.
Yeah, I only remember one Faith No More song. I saw
them. Epic.
I saw them live, and he was an asshole. Like, he was one of the bands. It was like one of these, like, I don't know, carnival fair, like music festival is the word I'm trying to think. They called it a weenie roast, but it is a music festival like type thing where a bunch of bands come out, they sing 2 songs. Worked their way off. I want to say maybe I saw Kitty there, some other people. It wasn't like the Family Value store though. It had a different name. Anyways, he comes on. People won't chill with the moshing, and he tells everybody to chill. He doesn't even make it through one song. He stops the song, and I'm like, I really want to hear them. Like, I like this one song on the radio. I'm like, I really want to hear these guys, and I'm like, I really wish those guys would quit moshing, and then. They start playing and he's like, nah, fuck this, fuck you guys. He walks off stage, and it's like, I just listened to a bunch of shit I didn't want to listen to get to you, for you to be a pussy about a mosh pit.
Yeah. See, more reason not to like Mike Patton, guys. Look at that. Stories come rolling in.
I was like, this asshole.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, he replaced what's it, Chuck Mosley, who had their other hit. What is it? We Care a Lot, which most people compare like, hey, this is the sound of Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, but all their other shit sounds like shit, and it's not. It doesn't sound very Red Hot Chili Peppers. I mean, if anything, the guy's voice. You know, but that We Care a Lot had like that funk to it.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, hey, that's Red Hot Chili Peppers sound, man. They ripped it off from there. No, they didn't. But vocally, they sounded kind of similar. You know, Anthony Kiedis is a little bit more produced, I guess, than that other guy. And then they hired Mike Patton. And then he did Epic, and everyone's like, oh, he's so good. He's all right. He's all right. Where are the hits? Show me the hits. Yeah. Mr. Bungle is his other band, and that's what Korn, I guess, was really influenced by, was Mr. Bungle. But I wouldn't know because I don't listen to Mr. Bungle. You ever listen to him, Shane?
No, I've never heard him.
Oh. We Care a Lot. That song's okay. It's kind of making fun of like fake Hollywood people and how they care about everything.
I've never heard the band's name ever. I'm okay with not hearing them. Like I'm not.
No, that's Faith No More. Yeah, We Care a Lot. That was their first guy, Chuck Mosley or whatever. Yeah, it was the closest thing to a hit that they had that I'm aware of. I mean, that's it. For Faith No More, there's Epic and We Care a Lot.
I
And
remember
anything
Epic.
else, you would be hard fucking pressed to fucking get somebody off the street to fucking name. So the fans don't care a lot. Oh, is Ethan out there? Ethan, stop being lazy and get in here.
No.
At this point, we're about to wrap it up.
Yeah, I want to go over this calendar with you too. Like,
All right. All right. Let me check the super chats real quick. Mange Truck Cappy Davis for 2. Cyborg Digital Virus. Oh, we did that. Wait. Okay. Well, that's it. I think that's it. Did I get everybody? JD Kirby Dark Lord for 2. What? You didn't like my Hulk scene, Shane? Fuck you then. And he's got the Mark Ruffalo image there.
Yeah, dude, there's like somebody took a picture of Hulk at the right angle in the right freeze frame, and Hulk's face looks like Jeffrey Epstein. Identical. Like almost like it's a fucking plant.
I think I saw the picture you're talking about where he's got like a big lip or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and they put Jeffrey Epstein's face, and it's almost like somebody in Hollywood just snuck it in there. Like it's like at this one moment, you know, because they did that before with like Christopher Reeve's face with Henry Cavill's Superman. It'd sneak in, like a moment like that.
Yeah, Disney would do that kind of stuff, right? They'd hide penises and yeah. I think there might have been a sex in there somewhere.
I've been doing it my whole adult life, hiding my penis all the time.
Look, Shane doesn't have a joke writer.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide my penis in shit all the time, guys. Never
All the
stop,
time.
actually.
Yeah, go see Shane for the Fans Fest.
Maybe.
Put him to the test.
Yeah, call me out, Kelsey, on my bullshit. You know, me trying to stick my dick in.
How's Kelsey doing? Do we still hate Kelsey or no? I don't know.
I love.
Did we ever hate Kelsey? I don't know if we've hated
I
Kelsey.
love.
He's annoying.
Kelsey. I don't. I asked Kelsey when he popped up on Ethan's. Dude, I'm trying to end the show. I ain't trying to kick this up. But I wrote him privately and I said, "Why don't you come on stream with me?" And he's like, "Nah, I'm good." I was like, "Evidently not, because you're on stream talking shit about me." So I don't know.
Oh, you wanted him on stream for a scrap?
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
No, I said we could patch things up. I don't even know what the fuck he's mad about, to be honest.
Soren Resner said he hates you guys.
Yeah, but also does Patrick. I mean, here's the thing, and I'm not really trying to kick this up, but you can actually read, you know, guys, you can actually, you should actually pay more attention to the rhythm of people rather than what people are saying. Like you can see these periods of like, I don't know, like Patrick popped up, you know, then before then it was like Kelsey popped up, and then you can track back before Kelsey popped up, how long before that was the Elasmat documentary. Like you can start seeing these pockets of time of these people just popping up with shit, and then it's like then ask yourself, how authentic is any of this?
I was about to try to pull up the Liam thing because he's apparently calling you out, but we're gonna wrap it up. We don't need drama. We'll have a good night here, guys. Everybody have a great night. Thank you for being here. Thanks to Shane. Go check out Back Me Bro. A lot of stuff firing up over the next month here.
Mainly in August.
Oh, August? I thought all those were like in
the
September.
calendar here. I'm gonna go over it with you. It looks like it's mainly in August.
All right, keep your eye out this month, guys. Get that Starlight Cats.
Yeah, anything in that campaign, guys, helps a little bit. And Inglorious Rex 3 fulfillment. If you guys backed on Indiegogo, please make sure you paid for shipping on that second chance. We have a whole sheet of people that have not paid for shipping on your second chance Inglorious Rex 3. Reach out to us through 9 Lives Comics, and we'll figure out how to charge you for shipping. If something's wrong with the Indiegogo stuff.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that my campaign got shut down.
Like we have
before that
basically a
changeover.
whole sheet on that second chance. People have not paid for shipping, and people have came to us and said they'd never gotten a ticket to pay for shipping. So they paid for the book, they never paid for shipping. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Big stuff coming out this month. Check it out. Ethan, Graham, Billy, I think Shane maybe. I don't know. A lot of stuff. Go check it out. Thank you all very much. Probably Kang's tomorrow, and then Hard Art Wednesday and Ballers Friday. All right. Oh, did you want to say something about that, Shane?
Boom. Just boom.
Oh, boom. All right. Boom, guys. All right. Have a great one. See you later. Bye.
Put your hands up.